Oh, God damn it. My feet are killing me. Oh. Oh. But there's literally like 2 or 3 loafing jugs that are open 24/7. So if you're leaving a friend's house after drinking a little bit and you want a fucking monster, well, you're going to have to go to the closest loafing jug you can. Okay, so some things are going to change in my channel, YouTube. For one, no more begging for money. Fuck that shit. I got merchandise on Teespring. I got wands. My fans donate money when I do awesome vocal covers and what have you. I'll do all that later. Too early in the morning for vocal covers. And when I do vocal covers, we're doing them directly off my computer, so trolls can't fuck up my fucking vocal covers. I was excited to have a brand new phone. I didn't care if it was pink or not. I got a case for it, ready to go, ready to show off my sexy vocal skills. And these fucking asshole trolls are prank calling me in the middle of my vocal covers so that I can't complete the song perfectly because they know it fucks with my OCD and they got nothing better to do. Joke's on them. I'm still a bigger fucking YouTuber than they are. But yes, a drink combination ASMR. That sounds interesting, doesn't it? I have the goblet right here that the fan sent with the pentagrams and everything on it. And we're approaching the bewitching hour of 3 and 4 here in good old Casper, Wyoming. It's about 2:44 a.m. So I'm going to keep this video to a DL, nice and quiet. I can't be obnoxiously loud about it. I can't be like, oh, la, 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 I walked a great distance to get the monster for this drink combination. And right now my feet are so fucking sore. I'm just like, oh. Oh, son of a fucking whore. Goddamn boots all tangled up. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Oh. Holy shit, I'm drunk. What have I been drinking? Pinnacle Peach Vodka. Oh my goodness gracious. I had a shit ton of that mixed with some cranberry juice earlier. The cranberry juice is great for colds. Lots of antioxidants and all that sort of thing. But upon walking home from a friend's house, I was craving Monster, so I hustled my ass to Loaf and Jug. But the only Loaf and Jug, there's like 2 or 3 Loaf and Jugs that are open 24/7 that I know of. And I went to the nearest Loaf and Jug, and look what I bought for the drink combination. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that huge ass fucking can of Monster. Yeah, now we're kicking. And I have just a pinch of that. Okay, my flask, my Rick and Morty flask is like this fucking full on that Pinnacle Peach Vodka. So it's practically a full flask. I got to my limit at my friend's house. I'm like, nope, if I'm walking to Loaf and Jug to get a Monster, I better cut myself off till I get home. Otherwise, I'll be doing this number walking down the street. That's a great way to get public in talk. So let's walk down the street drunk as fuck, right? Nah, but I cut myself off so I can still walk a straight line. And now you cool cobras are tuning in for this drink combination. I'm going to crack open this big fucking can of Monster and mix in some of that peach Pinnacle vodka. That was a little loud, but there you go. Open a big ass can of this shit right here. Yeah, buddy. The only thing not ASMR about this video was opening that huge can of Monster, but most of you know by now. You get a big ass can of Monster like that, you go to crack that fucker open, you know what I'm saying? So once you've got your Monster open, you want to recap it. Boom, show that logo. Yeah. This is Gothic King Cobra's favorite energy drink right here of all time. Gotta give Monster a shout out. Deliciousness in a can. Oh, I'm giving Monster free advertisement, and I'm not even sponsored. I'm just saying. Monster, hit your boy up. Oh, my feet are killing me after that long ass walk to Wolfen Jug, but it's good exercise, so I guess, it all panned out in the end, right? I got a flask full of vodka and a can full of Monster, ready to do a drink combination for your sick entertainment. No, but there's going to be a couple of changes on my channel. One, the vocal covers are going to be done strictly off the computer with my headphones, if I have any. I tried doing them off my phone, and trolls couldn't play nice and just let me do my awesome singing skills on YouTube. They had to continuously prank call me while I'm trying to fucking sing live on YouTube. And then I had a potential record deal earlier that could have been legit, but because of all these fucking assholes fucking with me, I thought it was fake, so I turned it down. So for all I know, it could have been a legit record deal. And it was only advertising for like a guest appearance on someone else's album, but still, like, god damn it, dude. Ugh. Like, you get one obnoxious prank caller after another, and then one caller saying, "Oh, by the way, we're a record company. We like your music." Uh-huh. Yeah. And that's the thing of it. That makes it hard to trust people, YouTube. When you're getting one obnoxious prank caller after another while you're trying to do a live video to entertain people and make some money off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then they fucking prank call your sorry Asperger's while you're trying to fucking sing so the song's not completely perfect. And then you get like a bunch of prank callers just bombing you at once. And then one person claiming they're a record company because they supposedly heard your new album, which more than likely means people are submitting my work without my permission. I'm not looking to become a famous musician right now, man. I'm just about making that music, And Trails of the Abyss is a pretty decent album. I'll talk shit on it when I'm having a bad day, but truth be told, it's decent. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest fucking album in the world, but it's a lot better than most of the crap that's being produced today. At least I fucking tried to produce quality music, mixing black metal and fucking power metal with some horrorcore hip hop, and like, yo, check this out. You know what I'm saying? And I bought like one pack of cigarettes, and lo and behold, I was sharing them with most of the people I was hanging out with, which I don't mind doing because that's good karma with the tobacco gods. One last cigarette in this pack. Camel 99s, motherfucker. Oh. However, I have a pinch of pipe tobacco, so I'm not really too worried about it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little bit of pipe tobacco, so, I don't mind running out of cigarettes at the moment. Camel 99 100. Oh, look out. That's legally as big as Monster is allowed to make their cans. They had the big fucking can, and I got taken off the shelves because people are like, "Oh, that's too much caffeine." Well, that's just people being stupid. If you know you don't handle caffeine well, then why the fuck you drinking Monster? See, me, I know I can handle energy drinks just fine. I don't go fucking hog wild like I used to with the energy drinks. Once in a while, I'll grab a can of Monster and be like, yeah, that's good. Sipping right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't go ham on the energy drinks like I used to. I'll drink one every once in a while because, fucking Monster's delicious. Let's be real about it. But, And that I tried retaking the video several times after these trolls were fucking with me on my vocal covers, and then every time after that just bombed miserably. And then by the time I got to my final take on it, my friends were starting to show up and wanting to hang out. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm taking a break from YouTube for a couple hours. Fuck all this bullshit. Come back at it with a fresh attitude. And then walking home, I'm like, you know, if I grab a Monster and I mix the liquor I have in my flask, I can make a legit drink combination for YouTube. And I'm like, all right. So I'm excited to say I got a new cell phone. It's not, I mean, it's pink, don't get me wrong, but there's a fucking cover on it. So I really don't give a fuck. It was the only color they had in stock. It'll get me by. I really don't care. Like if you think, oh, you know, yeah, people are wondering, did you get a new phone? Yes, I did. And it gets the job done. I don't give a fuck if it's pink or not. Whoa, see, I caught that in my lap because I didn't want to hit in the floor. Fucking ninja skills, man. Even though I got this fucking indestructible case for it, it wouldn't hurt to be a little bit more cautious with this new one. I've never had that problem with phones before. Then when I broke my other one the other day, I was like, God damn it. Like, let's go into settings and let's turn the phone on to airplane mode. That way people aren't fucking prank calling me in the middle of my fucking live stream. And I'm going to start doing that from now on. That way, if I go to do vocal covers with the headphones, which, okay, they don't plug into the fucking computer. Okay, so how am I going to figure this out? Which means I'm going to have to figure out a way to get the fucking Wi-Fi to cooperate so that way I can do the covers on my phone without trolls harassing me. Oh, good thing that was closed. But fuck the trolls, honestly. They do that shit because they're like, oh, you know what? This dude's got a decent singing voice. His singing voice is fucking sexy and we're jealous of it. So we're going to prank call him when he's doing his fucking vocal covers. That's the only reason they do that shit. They're jealous of my singing voice. So they're like, let's prank call him while he's trying to sing for YouTube. Oh, that'll fuck with them. Joke's on you. I came back with a fresh attitude, not letting that shit get to me. Fucking fresh drink combination, bitches. Coming up in here like some kind of sexy goth bad boy with a fucking attitude problem. Oh. Because I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck would somebody rigorously and obsessively harass somebody to the point where they're not even letting them finish the one song they're doing? That's kind of mean. I mean, especially when the person's autistic and they got a passion for music and they're trying to show off that passion on YouTube, and people are going to be like, oh, I want to prank call him while he's doing it. Like, dude, get bent. Cheers to the fan who sent this goblet, and of course, this goblet, and that awesome poster, which I tried to hang up behind my chair, but there wasn't any room, so I kept it where it's at. Awesome sauce. Oh, look at that gorgeous greenish brown color from the Monster. Oh my God, yes. Drink combination time, ladies and gentlemen. We're mixing the good, the glorious, the almighty, delicious Monster energy drink, which next to Full Throttle is pretty good. Like, Monster energy drink is like my top favorite energy drink. Full Throttle comes in second. Red Bull's pretty good, so I'll give it a third. You know what I'm saying? Like Red Bull and Midori and pineapple juice. Oh, that's delicious. You want to talk about a drink combination at the bar that'll rock your socks. And most people don't even order it because it's not an actual drink, but I call it a candy cobra. You mix Red Bull, Midori liqueur with some pineapple juice. Oh my God. You too. Oh, ho, 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 ho. If you don't like Jaeger bombs, but you like Red Bull, that's a nice twist on it that will actually please the palate nicely. So we got half a goblet of Monster, and then, of course, the other half filled with some of that decadent Pinnacle peach vodka. Drinking out of the Rick and Morty flask, because once I polished the bottle off, I poured some in the flask, and then I polished the bottle off for some friends. That's usually what I do, is if I'm sharing a bottle with peeps, I'll leave some in the flask for myself, and then I'll drink and share some with my friends, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if later on I want to drink, I'm like, yo. Now, what does Pinnacle peach vodka with Monster energy drink taste like? I like peach, I like Monster, so this is what we got here. Drink combo ASMR for YouTube. Hold on a second. Yeah. There's a little bit of burn to it. I didn't quite mix a whole lot of Monster in there, but just enough bite to it to let you know you're drinking a stiff drink. But enough Monster to kind of mix with the peach and give it a really tasty combination. I'm digging that. That is smooth. Oh, that is smooth. But yeah, it's 420, April 20th. You know, I'll be doing some vocal covers later on in the day, but not right now. It's too early in the morning for that shit. I don't care how fucking sexy my voice is. I'll figure out a way to get Bluetooth working on my phone so that way I can do them off my fucking phone without any fucking people fucking with me and shit. Because I tried playing it off like, oh, I got it figured out, right? And then people figured it out right quick. They're like, nah, you ain't got that shit figured out. We're still going to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, come on. You don't like my videos? Fine. You want to leave a nasty comment calling me every name in the book? Fine. But prank calling me when I'm trying to do a live stream, sending me inappropriate shit in the mail, that crosses the line. Getting me fired from my job, getting my girlfriend to break up with me, that crosses the fucking line. Like, I don't know what the fuck I did to deserve that kind of negative treatment on YouTube. All I did was fire up the camera and say, hey, here's this autistic gothic bastard speaking his opinion for the moment. Should have known this was coming. Fucking drink combo ASMR. There's any fucking alcohol involved, of course. Oh man, that's probably all I'm gonna have for the evening because oh shit. I was pretty hammered when I walked a loaf and jug. Oh, sweet Lucifer, yes. Like if your friend tries to set you up with a chick and she's like, whatever, instead of saying, okay, that's cool, I'll give you his number, call him when you can. No, ends up fucking her instead. And it's like, okay, no. Okay, and then you try to come over here and tell me, oh, dude, this chick I'm going to set you up with, I was going to set you up with her, man. Yeah, whatever, dude. No, don't bullshit me. I don't want your sloppy seconds. And meanwhile, you're over here bragging about the goth pussy you got. And I'm over here like, dude, come on, seriously? One of my friends comes over and he's like, oh, dude, this goth chick in this car was like, approached me and she was like, are you Alex so-and-so? And he's like, oh, yeah. Do you know? And she's like, do you know Gothic King Cobra? And she's like, and he's like, yeah. And there were some words exchanged, whatever. Next thing you know, I guess Alex said he fucked her before she went to work. Said he was like trying to set me up with her. I'm like, bro, if you were trying to set me up with her, then you wouldn't have fucked her. You would have just given her my number and left it at that. But it's cool. I'm not going to hold any grudges because he's a friend of mine. He was kind of trying. The fact that this goth chick even knew me because of my videos, I'll take that as a compliment. Oof, I gotta have more patience and more confidence when it comes to dating. More patience that I can do, but confidence, having more confidence in myself is a lot easier said than done. Oh, and the honesty comes out when you drink. God damn. Okay, so the first thing I said on my YouTube channel, I says, okay, I'm not gonna feed into the trolls too much anymore. Like, I want to figure out a way to do vocal covers without trolls prank calling me and that sort of thing. Second thing, I'm not gonna beg for money. Fuck that. I got merchandise on Teespring that's fucking lit as shit. Okay, fuck that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that come off as some kind of fucking beggar, and I'm not about that lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I fucking hate that people have this fucking assumption about me, but that's the thing of it. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do on social media. People are always going to have this assumption about you. And I fucking, man, the human race is so disgusting. Like, ugh, dude. You say the human race is disgusting, but you're smoking a cigarette, you filthy nicotine user. Kiss my Asperger's. Was that the straw that broke the camel's back? Just kidding. Oh. Trying to pretend you're asexual because you're tired of the rejection and the drama doesn't work, especially when you've seen all these fine-ass women walking around town like, oh my God, yes, give me some of that. But here's the thing, Slick. I can't expect to have a girlfriend if I don't work on my temper a little bit, because no girl's going to want to fucking date me if I got some hot temper flying off the handle every time I fucking stub my toe or this and that. Easier said than done, you know. I'm used to flipping out about little things, and I'm trying to work on my temper, and I'm not flipping out nearly as much as I usually do, which is progress, but ugh. I ran into like 3 people on the way to Wolfenjug. This hot ass chick and these 2 dudes are like, "Hey man, you got a cigarette?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I got you. I know how it is." Hooked them up, like, give them each like 3 cigarettes, one for each of them. And this chick's totally hitting on me, like, "Oh, I could have swore I've seen you somewhere before." And I'm like, "Oh, I get that a lot, you know." I'm like, "Damn, dude." Like, what's a cracker gonna do to get some pussy around here? This is some bullshit. Watch Chaturbate and jack off. Oh shit, that's too real with it. No, but I'm being serious. If you go into Chaturbate females and you're into females in general, there's something for everyone on that website, man. You're gonna find some chicks that you're just like, oh, okay, no, like, no, why the fuck are you on there? And then you're gonna find some chicks that you're just like, oh, holy shit. You're gonna find chicks from, oh damn, that bitch is fucking fine, I would fuck her all day every day, to just, oh, why the fuck are you on Chaturbate, you nasty looking hoe? Why? Oh dude, oh. So you know what, there's something for everyone. If you're into, you know, certain types of chicks, man, Chaturbate got you hooked up, man. There's all kinds of chicks on there, man. You pop on there any time of the day when you're at the convenience to jack one off, or just check out some hot chicks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fucking pop on to Chaturbate. There you go. Oh. No, for me, it's like I pick the hottest chick I can find that sexually attracts me when I'm on there. And then I'll pick the chick and I'll be like, when I got her on the screen, I fantasize that she likes watching me masturbate, you know, that sort of thing. And that's just enough to get the job done. And it's weird, I can fucking jack off and last like 2 minutes, but a fucking hot chick with some good puss and last about 2 hours. And no one said this drink Combo ASMR was going to be kid friendly. King Cobra up on this motherfucker smoking tobacco and drinking alcohol. Good God. I tend to think if life is making me wait this goddamn long and I'm destined for some smoking hot babe in my future, the kind of chick is going to make guys go, oh, damn. Like, how the fuck is this autistic motherfucker pulling that shit? That's the kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And you can't really force it or, like, expect it. You have to patiently wait for it. Like I said in my last fucking YouTube live stream, of course I deleted it, but the right time to strike, you know what I'm saying? You got to wait for that moment. That pipe needs tobacco. Hold on a second. Bust out my pipe tobacco stash here. So hopefully, what kind of fucking word is that? Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful day for all my UK fans, all my fans across the world. And if you're just waking up early morning to April 20th, hopefully y'all are having a wonderful day. I try to keep a cool head when it comes to trolls, but it's not easy, man. When they try as hard as they can to make your life miserable when you're already fucking miserable because of your own bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real talk right there. And, most of them think it's funny because their sad, miserable lives are more miserable than mine. They think to themselves, oh, yeah, I want to fuck with this autistic because, it can barely function in society. And it's a fucking sick game to me. Ha, ha, ha. But the joke's on them when I'm gaining more subscribers on YouTube just from doing shit like this, fucking drink combination, ASMR type bullshit. Oh, man. All I gotta do is drink some fucking Monster and be on a fucking loop, man. I'm already on it, man. That's what I'm fucking saying. Got my window cracked open because, if I want to smoke in my apartment, I like to crack my window open so the smoke doesn't fog out the apartment, Oh, shit. Yeah. That's the kind of tobacco that'll help you cough the mucus out of your system. Oh, shit. The kind of tobacco that'll kick your cold's fucking face in. Now, I'm not happy that I had to sell my pistol to get a phone, but at the same time, having the phone is a nice convenience. So, I'm not selling my first gun. Fuck off. That's my double barrel shotty. You don't, no. When it's your first gun, no. No. There's a bit of sentimental value to it. God damn it! When you bought your first gun, you don't give up on that. If you like you have to be in like some desperate times and desperate need of cash before you give up on your first gun. That's all I'm saying. People in fucking chat are like, oh, isn't Doc Holliday rolling over in his grave because you had to sell your pistol for a phone? Making stupid, retarded comments, and I'm over here like, dude, come on, really? Yeah, it sucks I had to get rid of the pistol, but at least I still got my shotty. And you know what? Doc Holliday would understand. So you know what? Fuck all of you. In fact, Doc Holliday used a double barrel shotgun in the OK Corral gunfight. Show did. And after those first two shots, boom, he pulled out his pistol. He's like, fucking 6 shots later, boom, done. Wired up with him, kicked some ass. They were like, yo, Anybody else want some? Anybody else? Nah, I didn't think so. And they got away with murder like OG gangsters because they were defending the town and that sort of thing, you know. Oof. But once I get my YouTube career more off the ground and start making a little bit more money, then I could think about buying extra guns. But I need to start making my own fucking money before I even consider. Oh, because guess what? Any fucking donation I get from YouTube is not my money, according to certain people. Even though I sit here a little too drunk to be on YouTube to entertain you sick bastards this early in the morning. Any donation you give to me is not my money because I'm a piece of shit. But whatever. Yeah. Mm. And I have an ace up my sleeve when it comes to my YouTube. And I'm not going to use that ace just yet. I'm waiting for the right time. Oh, God damn it. Oh, man. Nice fart. That was juicy. However, walking the loafing jack, I'm all jamming out to music on my phone and singing along to the songs that I know, matching that shit pitch perfect. By getting closer and closer back to the apartment, I'm like, all right, let's put the phone away. Let's sneak in as quietly as I can and get this ASMR shit started. uh, that moist black Cavendish, though. That's good. Shh, right there. That's good tobacco. Oh, shit. Think about one sec. Oh, shit. Think about black tobacco. It dries your throat out. Show do. So you want something to sip on while you're enjoying your smoke. Oh, we. That Monster and that Pinnacle Peach Vodka, that's a really good combination. If I were to mix more Monster in there, it'd burn a little less. Of course, after the heavy night of drinking, no one would blame me for topping that off with some of that caffeinated goodness. Caffeinated goodness known as Monster Energy Drink. Loving that black and green logo. That's sick. Represent the colors, baby. Yeah. All right. I used to think that women wouldn't approach me because I'm creepy. These days, most women don't approach me because I'm Gothic King Cobra. When you're a YouTube celebrity, a lot of women are like, oh, I want to talk to him, but I can't talk to him. He's a celebrity. He probably wouldn't pay any attention to little old me. Okay, it's flattering, but at the same time frustrating. Like, okay, I'm just a regular fucking person. I have the things that make me interesting, yes, but I'm very approachable if you just give me a chance, based off of current events and circumstances, you know. Oh, This cold's about that close to being gone. And I gave homeboy Danny that BB gun earlier, and he was definitely digging it. So that's what's definitely up. I was like half tempted to just fucking come home and pass out and save this drink combination for later, but halfway walking home, I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling an ASMR video, baby. Because I had a couple of things I wanted to get off my mind. Second thing, if I have to use the bathroom while on YouTube, I'm going to try to avoid that from now on because it's just not a good look. I mean, most people aren't going to give a fuck because most people are going to be like, okay, that's natural and relatable because we're all human, right? But at the same time, it's kind of gross. So, try to be more courteous about pooping and peeing on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, whatever the fuck I'm filming on, because, when you're doing that sort of thing, the whole world can see you taking a shit and piss, and it's like, okay, that's real entertainment right there, right? No, that's disgusting. So, again, I'm trying to have more common sense with this kind of thing. I mean, some of my hardcore fans are gonna be like, "Whoa, we get to watch King Cobra take a shit, even though we can't see it on the camera." Righteous, But to the general public, they're gonna be like, "Okay, what the fuck is this autistic loser doing? Did he seriously step off camera to take a shit?" Oh, stuttering Stanley over here. See what I did? I made a Sixth Sense reference. When I fuck up or have a mild, sort of typical human mistake, it's better to just laugh it off and kind of make fun of yourself and anything really, because you can't get stressed out about, oh, you stutter your speech, or you don't say it correctly, or you fuck up on something, or you stub your toe, this and that kind of shit. Like, fuck off with that, dude. I might be able to stomach some more liquor, even though I've been drinking for a bit. I'll see what I can do. Oh, I might just put I might swig another cup of this Monster straight, and then put the rest in the fridge for later. Cause, ooh-wee, fucking swifty up in this motherfucker. There we go. Just enough Monster to mellow out the bite. Decadence. I've been called a pussy because I like to mix my drinks. And it's like, dude, I like mixed drinks. You want to call me a pussy because I enjoy my liquor the way I enjoy it? That's your problem, not mine. Well, you're a pussy if you mix your fucking liquor. And what irrelevance does this serve? You're insulting an autistic on their taste in their beverages. Do you feel accomplished? Do you feel special, like you just won a fucking award? Cool, now go fuck yourself. Well, if he just clean up his content, he could probably make more subscribers. Yeah, I could, but the brutal honesty, man, that's what people subscribe for. Awesome sauce. Thank you for the donation. Yes, for Durbutts and Kevin, a blessing from Lord King Cobra. Thank you for the $2 donation. You want to spell? You want to shout out? Hit that donation button, peoples. When I go live on YouTube later, I want to sing a couple songs that I know how to sing. And after that, if you want me to sing any more songs, you want to throw in a request for this human jukebox, then you're gonna have to pay up, man. Pay up. Unfortunately, this next batch of wands is taking a bit longer than anticipated, but it's looking good so far. I can definitely assure you that my second batch of wands is going to be even better than the first batch. And it might sell out quicker because the first batch, people got word and like, whoa. Now all of a sudden, supposedly the fake King Cobra is making wands. Supposedly, all these other peoples are making these cheap ass $4 wands. And I'm like, that's an insult. Why make a cheap ass $4 wand when you can take the time to craft a handmade wand out of the materials you can find around in your local area? You know, like when I'm seeing people selling cheap ass flimsy wands for $4 a pop on Etsy, and I'm taking my time to carve a wand out of a fucking stick, I'm like, dude, this is just insulting to the craft. Like 100%. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm taking my time to whittle a fucking wand or two, and these motherfuckers are taking fucking chopsticks and construction paper and hot glue and making these cheap ass fucking wands. I'm like, dude, come on, really? Nah, dude. Because when you feel my wands, people who have my wands already, the first batch that sold, people who have my wands already know that when you hold a Cobra Craft wand, it's an authentic feel because it's a real fucking wand. You see me doing magic on YouTube, now you see me making wands on Etsy. The same person doing magic videos on YouTube is now selling wands. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Instant selling point. Right. So I got the blue one. That leaves the purple, black and white, white and black, and the crystal wand. So it's like 4 wands left in my next batch. And I've gotten to a point where I need to find a couple more sticks for wands. I got enough to complete maybe 1 or 2 more wands, but that's not going to complete the other 2. And in order to complete the crystal scepter for my next batch, a little bit of copper wire and a quartz crystal will do it. And those supplies aren't hard to come by, but I'm doing these wands at my convenience so that way they're not rushed. They're made to perfection. So when you buy $25 worth or $24 worth of wand, you're getting your fucking money's worth. I mean, seriously, somebody who practices and legitly preaches real magic, and I'm selling my wands for $24 a pop for the basic handheld. Speaking of basic handheld, okay, where the fuck? Wait, no, it's not there. Shit. Huh. God damn it. Did I set my wand down on the fucking wand rack? No, I did not. Okay. So where the fuck did I put it? So no, I had it with me when I came in. Huh. Oh shit. I seem to have misplaced my wand. Smooth Move X-Lax. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking flip out about it. You know, I'm not gonna like, you know. That's the eyeliner pen. Huh. Ah, there it is. Instead of freaking out like, oh God, where the fuck's my wand? You know, like, stay calm and fucking look for it. But there's my wand that I made for my own personal carry. That's looking sick. Beyond fucking sick. I kind of just got home and unloaded everything, got comfortable, got the window open, and I'm like, all right, let's do this. That Monster and that Pinnacle peach vodka. Oh, that's good. You mix just enough Monster to mellow out the burn, and it still mixes with the peach very nicely. I mean, if you're not a fan of caffeine, then yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. But when you're mixing alcohol and caffeine, you're mixing an upper with a downer. So you want to be careful when mixing energy drinks with caffeine. I mean, that's the alcohol talking. Excuse me. You want to be careful when mixing energy drinks with alcohol. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, because yeah, this shit don't fuck around, son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mix some Monster with some hard liquor and you're good to go, man. Like, you get the upper and the downer going at the same time. It's an excellent buzz. However, if you don't mix it properly, you can really fuck your shit up. So you want to go half and half every time. Hard liquor and hard caffeine, half and half every time. If you overdo it on one or the other, man, and you drink too many of them, it ain't gonna be fun. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who loves caffeine and alcohol, you want to fucking balance your shit out. You want to go half and half, because if you overdo it on one or the other, right? Let's have a safe and responsible 420 now. Let's not be stupid. Let's keep a reasonable head, you know. Let's have a good time. Let's be responsible young adults. Let's not cause mayhem. You know what I'm saying? And if your state's legal, fucking smoke that shit up, man. Show these motherfuckers that weed ain't the problem, that society needs to fucking pull their head out of their Asperger's and just legalize it. Oh. I gotta take a swig and I spill it on my lap. That's some for the homies. Thankfully, it wasn't that much. Just like a little, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Goddamn. Now, I can't legally smoke pot, so I'll drink some hard alcohol for a 420 video. You know what I'm saying? I go to Colorado on occasion with friends. The last time I went to Colorado, I wanted to go to the Stanley Steamer Hotel and get all kinds of stoned and fuck with ghosts for a YouTube video. My friends are like, man, we ain't got time, but that's a good idea. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. I understand, you know. Sometimes when you're going down to Colorado for a quick vacation, you're on a time crunch, smoke, leave with nothing, you're good to go, you know. But you see, I'm on a menace to society. I drink my alcohol, I smoke my tobacco, I'll go to Colorado to smoke my weed when I can. You know, I don't cause trouble for the most part. I might bitch about the things in our society that I can't change. Maybe to some of you that may come off as a pathetic video of me bitching about shit. You know, no, dude. Sometimes bitching about the things I can't change in society helps people relate. Because they're like, you know, I did what this dude's saying. Hell yeah. And people still freak out about the thought of me owning a shotgun. And I'm like, dude, first of all, Danny Phil said you shouldn't commit suicide because you'll never know what you'll miss out on in life. Second of all, the way Chester's suicide affected me and so many other fans around me and around us, you know. Third of all, I promised my friend Scotty I wouldn't commit suicide. We made an anti-suicide pact. So, yeah, you know, when you make an anti-suicide pact with your friend, basically saying you won't do it if he won't do it. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. You got to stay true to that. Otherwise, dude, you're just, you know. And if life sucks, at least you live in life to celebrate it to some extent, yeah. Huh. There are times I don't have alcohol, but I make the best of it when I do have it, because, you know, that time's not always going to be there. It'd be nice if I could be this kind of wasted 24/7, but, you know, realistically, that's not going to happen. So I thoroughly enjoy the fact when I get to this point. Because I'm not always going to have it, but, you know, That bootleg BB gun was so badass, I'm gonna make me one and make homeboy Scotty one, because that's how I roll. That's not gonna happen immediately, but that's in the near distant future. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. So I don't care what you're doing this 420. If you're smoking or drinking, don't matter, dude. If you're celebrating 420, be responsible about it, man. Don't be a fucking dumbass. Don't get caught up in stupid shit. You feel me? Okay, this is King Cobra being real with you right now, man. I love celebrating 420 any way that I can, but be responsible with it. Thank you for the $2 donation. Fun Size Felicia was accidentally destroyed. I had a troll pretending to be a fan email me and say, hey, the best way to clean your sex doll is to use heavy duty antibacterial dish soap. And when I used it on Fun Size Felicia, it made her silicone basically melt away in the bathtub. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I'm not stressing it too much now. When it happened, I was kind of pissed. I'm like, well, what else are these trolls going to throw at me? They got me to lose my girlfriend, got me to lose my job. I'm like, that's the best you got. After these trolls got me to lose my sex doll, got me to lose my girlfriend, got me to lose my fucking job, and damn near tried to get me to lose all my subscribers. I'm like, dude, that's the best you got. People are fucking harassing me nonstop, and I'm still coming up on top, better off than you are. So, you know, I'm not gonna beg my fans for money when I offer awesome merchandise on Teespring, for one. Two, I want to avoid pooping and peeing on camera unless it's an emergency, because it'll look better on camera. You know what I'm saying? And three, I want to focus mainly on my music and my cooking videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that pizza pocket I made a couple of days ago, that shit, ho, 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 ho. Making a pizza pocket out of an entire roll of pizza dough, you won't regret that, man. That shit was so fucking dank. So fucking dank. Right now, I'm sipping on some Pinnacle Peach Vodka mixed with Monster Energy Drink. Big ol' fucking can, go big or go home. That's what I'm fucking saying. Give these cool Cobras a shout out and a free advertisement, baby. Yeah. Not really paying too much attention to the chat, just kind of doing my thing. Entertaining you cool Cobras for a moment. And when it's more appropriate, I'll do some vocal covers for YouTube. But right now, I'm just kind of, hanging out, bullshitting with y'all. I may have to get separate headphones to plug into my computer if I can't get the Bluetooth figured out. But at least when I do my vocal covers off the computer, I can sing off of YouTube off the computer and not have a bunch of people trying to prank call me in the middle of every fucking song that I do. So like every 5 seconds, I'm like, hang up, continue the song, hang up, continue the song, hang. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hmm. I had to shave my goatee off. I didn't like that one bit, but I over trimmed it. Right now, I'm getting that stubble growing out so that when I go to reshape my goatee, it'll be nice and sexy. But I got a nice mustache going and a little clit tickler to go with it. So then when I grow out my goatee to go with it, I'll be looking sexy as fuck. Think King Cobra can't grow some facial hair. Oh, that's funny. That is fucking funny. So if you're ever feeling suicidal or depressed, fuck that shit, dude. It's gonna suck a little bit before it gets better, and life kind of continues in that pattern, so to speak. It's gonna suck before it gets better. That's the fucking truth of it. I mean, it'd be nice if life were easy for everyone and that nobody had to struggle. That would be nice, but that's not how life works. You know what I'm saying? And as somebody who struggles with autism, I think to myself, yeah, it sucks, but it could be worse. I'm seeing people out there who have epilepsy, people who are crippled, and they're putting one leg on a time, one pant leg on at a time, not worrying about it. Thank you for the donation. Shout out to Webster Holly and us. Yes. It's not that I don't care about your comments. I mean, like, if I see people donating, at least trying to make my AdSense build, I got to be sure, especially to thank them. I mean, at least because these people are helping me build a career. So, like, I'm making money just getting wasted and doing YouTube videos. I fucking love it. Doing a fucking alcohol and energy drink review live on YouTube. Of course, most of you fuckers who have followed me since the Gothic King Cobra 52, you're going to be like, yeah, King Cobra drinking a monster. That's more old school. Rock on, man. Yeah. That drink looks a little empty, Laddie Jims. Hold on a second. Get this big fucking can out. Carbonated goodness. Couple sips of that Monster Straight. I mean, there's like a little less than half of the cup. So I filled it up with just a little bit more Monster, a little over half. Still won't be as stiff, but got the Rick and Morty flask filled up with some of that Pinnacle Peach. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I mixed that second one perfectly. Oh my God, that's delicious. Yeah, no burn at all, just fucking smooth sailing. Oof. You got to be careful with alcohol that goes down that smoothly, man, because if you're mixing Monster with any hard liquor, if you're already a fan of Monster, you're like, yo, this shit tastes like Monster. Delicious. And then you get the taste of the alcohol afterwards, but no burn. You'd be like, oh, dude, this shit goes down so smooth. Like 5 or 6 of these drinks later, you're going to be like, hey, you guys, these guys. All the while, I'm walking to Loaf and Jug and making the lights turn on and off, stealing the light from some light posts, and then making some other light posts turn on, just fucking with my magic while I'm getting my monster. And then I walk home and then I get to my YouTube and then I'm like, all right, had fun exercising my magic. Now let's have some fun on YouTube. I may end up doing some Linkin Park vocal covers later on today with the rest of it. Like I'm gonna do a nice bundle of vocal covers before I start taking requests. And the next live stream will be titled Vocal Covers. So just in case you're tuning into this late night ASMR, you're like, okay, what's he got planned next? Yeah. And if I can't get the Bluetooth figured out, I may just say fuck the haters and power through it. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Mm. I'm not just gonna have any old fucking stick crafted into one of my wands. People who get my wands are receiving a quality crafted wand. Okay, I'm not just gonna have any stick carved into a wand. I have a process that I go through when I carve my wands for myself, and I apply that same process to my product when I sell them on when I sell them on Etsy. I almost said Teespring. I'm getting my fucking. I'm a bit of an entrepreneur, you can say. I sell wands on Etsy. I sell awesome merchandise on Teespring, and Teespring's easier to keep up on the merchandise, but keeping up on the crafted wands is a bit more difficult. But uh, the batch that I have started so far looks damn good. Damn good. Yeah. I may end up carving like 2 more wands out and then trying to find a stick for like 2 more wands after that. But right now, I'm not like, I don't want to rush perfection. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Cobra Craft Wands is going to build that reputation for quality made wands. Because when you get a hold of a Cobra Craft official wand, it's like, oh damn, this is what real power feels like in the hands. Fucking hey, hell yeah. Mm. And the person who used Teespring to fucking harass me and my friend Alex, you're going down, dude. You are so going down. You know, there's a lot. You want to harass me, whatever. That's your fucking sad life, not mine. But there's a line you don't cross. And when you cross that fucking line, you're going to end up really fucking yourself hard. And not in a good way either. Mm. That Pinnacle Peach Vodka with that monster. Ooh, look out. That's good, man. That's a fucking dank ass drink combination. What would I call it? I call it a peach cobra. You make some Pinnacle peach vodka with some monster peach cobra. That's what I'm calling it. Boom. Drink combo officially named. Uh, Now, when I was making the first bootleg BB gun, I was trying to tell Homeboy Scotty, hey, I can make you one of these. It's going to take me a minute. Oh, I don't want one. I got hatches and this and that to protect my daughter. Okay, that's cool. As soon as he seen the finished product, he was like, oh, dude, I want one. I'm like, could have told you that one, man. I'm not going to make a business out of customizing BB guns, but that's something I want to offer to exclusive friends of mine. But I do a damn good job customizing a Daisy Red Ryder, making it into a sick ass bootleg BB gun. Like, that fucker turned out so fucking sick. And seeing the look, dude, when Homeboy Danny seen the blue bootleg that I made for him, and just seeing how fucking happy he was to receive that, he was like, dude. He was like, dude, this is fucking sick. Thank you. And when just seeing his positive reaction to it, that's satisfaction enough. I don't need money to fucking, you know what I'm saying, to satisfy. Just seeing that, okay, the first friend to receive one of my custom made BB guns. Granted, it's not too custom made if I'm taking a BB gun I bought from the store and chopping the stock and repainting it, but still. I mean, there's some customization that goes into it. I can personally engrave it like I did, and then lo and behold, as soon as I got my cell phone, I'm like, okay, now I need to call my homie up and be like, bro, I got that BB gun I was making for you. And then when he came to receive it, I was like, where the fuck is he? And then he was in a car I didn't normally recognize, which is all good. Because as soon as he fucking seen that BB gun, he was like, dude, that's a fucking sick BB gun. I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, dude. When the person you're making the BB gun for is like, yo, dude, that's a sick BB gun. That's fucking sick. That makes me feel good. Like, okay, the hard work that I put into customizing that BB gun, and the person you make it for is like, yo, dude, that's fucking sick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude. Of course, mine will be black and green. You already know that. Homeboy Scotty wants a blue one just like the one I made. And maybe when I get a couple more BB guns, I'll make videos of me customizing those ones as well. Because I noticed that when I made a couple of videos customizing BB gun, the first BB gun that I customized, people are following that like, yo, this dude's customizing a BB gun. How the fuck he do that? Oh, okay, I see what he did there. That's kind of cool. I mean, I already have a BB gun, so I'm not really worried about it. So I'll probably customize Scotty's before I customize my own. To be honest, because I already have a BB gun and a shotgun, so I'm not in immediate need for another gun. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I plan on making another blue bootleg, and after that, I'll make a green version for me because why not? Oh shit! Oh, that cold is so close to being gone. It's like literally that close to being gone. And it's like, oh, dude, when you're almost done fighting that cold, that feeling you get when you're fucking kicking ass and fucking fighting that flu, fighting that cold, telling that sickness, oh, fuck you, I'm not doing your shit today. No, no, fuck you, not doing it. Mm-mm. When you start getting sick, you start pounding fucking, what are those called? Those dissolving tablets that dissolve, immune tablets, whatever the fuck. Okay, you do whatever the fuck that works for you when it comes to curing your cold. I do stuff that works for me, and the stuff that works for me when that cures my cold when I'm having one, I'll share that advice on YouTube. I'll be like, okay, so this is what cured my cold, blah 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 blah. And some people be like, okay, I'll try that next time I have a cold, and if it works for them, cool. If it doesn't, well, shit. Mm, that tobacco is smooth. Mm, oh my god, that taste is delicious. That's a pretty dang drink combination, YouTube, if I do say so myself. I don't need to toot my own fucking horn, but as a mixologist in training, I've discovered a couple of dank ass drink combinations, and every drink combination that I think is dank, I'm like, you know what? I'm sharing this with YouTube because why the fuck should I be the only person who experiences this? People are like, okay, I got a bunch of money. I want to buy some alcohol. I want to make a fun mixed drink for a party, but I don't know what to do. King Cobra's got you, man. Come on. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the kind of bite in my tobacco that I'm looking for. Refreshing. Oh shit. What's the only tobacco you got after smoking all your cigarettes? After smoking all your cigarettes, it's like, well, if it's the only tobacco you got, then make the best of it, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't fucking stress it. Oh, I really shouldn't be this drunk or tipsy, whatever you want to call it on YouTube, but I'm doing it for your sick entertainment. So, yeah. Because now that I think of it, I could legally not, I could not make a business customizing those BB guns like I do because Daisy already makes them. So I see some legal issues. I mean, don't get me wrong, cutting the stock and repainting it, that shit looks good. You know what I'm saying? And doing it a bunch of different custom colors. I'll do that at a homie request, but I'm not going to do that as a side business because I could see some legal ramification, just some mild legal ramification. Custom made BB guns, huh? How the fuck you doing this? Yeah, wouldn't you like to know? And of course, if I'm showing YouTube how to fucking make a bootleg BB gun, then I can't really say, oh, I'm going to make a business out of it. If I'm showing people how to really fucking mod the fuck out their BB gun out, just like boom, you know what I'm saying? I painted that one blue because the person I was making it for loves the color blue. And as soon as homeboy Danny seen that BB gun, he was like, dude, that's fucking sick. And that's usually a good sign. So you don't have to necessarily paint it blue just because you've seen the way I styled that BB gun in particular on YouTube. You can basically paint it any fucking color you want. I was showing y'all how to make a basic bootleg BB gun. Ooh. Mm. At the point of saying basically that's as short as you want to cut the stock, the shortest length possible on that stock. That's what I was showing you people how to do on YouTube was okay, this is as short as you want to make it. Any shorter, nah, dude. Showing you how to make a bootleg BB gun with the shortest length possible. Imagine how I must have looked walking out of my apartment with this sawed off BB gun, like, okay, what's good? You know, and they want to give it to the person who it was for, just seeing how fucking satisfied they looked, just checking it out. that just shows me, you know what? It didn't take that much to customize it, but they can appreciate the craftsmanship I put into it. So, you know what? That's cool. Hell yeah. That person said they'd use it for hunting and shit. So I'm like, hell yeah. You know, the kind of BB gun that just says, I'm taking care of business. You want to fuck with me? As I explained to YouTube before, chopping the stock on your BB gun is not illegal. You don't need NFA paperwork or a $5 tax stamp or this and that to do it. Fuck all that. You just take a hacksaw, you know what I'm saying? And the place I cut it on the last BB gun I customized was the minimum length you want to cut it. You know what I'm saying? For a so-called quote unquote bootleg BB gun. And I wanted to show you all how to make a bootleg BB gun on YouTube, and that that I did. So like if you didn't want to spray paint it blue, I just showed you how to fucking tape it off and cut it and repaint it. You know what I'm saying? Basically making your own custom made sawed-off BB gun, which is kind of cool in its own special way. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a sort of rebellious feel to it. You pull out this custom colored BB gun, people are like, "Whoa, dude, what the fuck did you get that?" And you're like, "Oh, dude, I made that myself. How the fuck did you make that?" "Oh, King Cobra taught me." "Okay, that's cool. Right on." You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Trying to make a legit business out of selling those custom made BB guns that I made on YouTube, that I made showing you how to make on YouTube, I should say. There's some legal ramifications, and those legal ramifications come with, okay, you're already taking a gun that's pre-made and just adding your own personal touch to it. That's really, you know what I'm saying? So I'd make them as gifts for friends, but I wouldn't legitly, I would not sell them as a side business because I don't want to get sued, to be brutally honest. I mean, selling the wands and and the merchandise on Teespring, yeah, that works. Selling them wands on Etsy and fucking selling that merchandise on Teespring, that works. But dude, come on, trying to liquor license slash officially make my drink combinations and what have you legit and selling them online to a nonprofit website. You got to be smart, okay? When you start getting some people noticing you, you got to be a bit savvy when it comes to people saying, "Oh, hey, I want to discover you." I want to be like, da 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 da. Okay, you know what? Come on. When I said earlier, I want to be a famous musician, that's a bunch of bullshit. I'd love to play. I'd fucking love to play my music for thousands upon thousands of people screaming, "King Cobra, King Cobra." You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a fucking stadium full of like 10,000 fans, all of them are smoking weed, and they all come to see me jam out live. I'd be cool with that, dude. You don't even know. I'd be fucking legit chill with that shit. Legitly, you know what I'm saying? But that's not gonna happen if you don't get signed. I might have had my chance earlier, but I kind of might have fucked up on that because I had a bunch of fucking trolls prank calling me at once. At the same time, this record company called, so I might have mistaken it for a troll prank call earlier. And it might have been a troll, it might have been a legit record deal. I'm never going to know at this point because I told that person, "Hey, I'm not interested," and I hung up politely. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, dude. If that was a legit record deal, I'd be like, dude, this person's like, "Oh, hey, our company noticed you and your music, and we want to feature you as a guest artist." What the fuck is this guest artist shit? That was my whole fucking album. People are taking tracks from my album and submitting them as demos to various record companies, trying to get me discovered, and I appreciate it. But at the same time, if I haven't officially submitted it myself, then it doesn't feel legit. You know what I'm saying? So I would appreciate it if people would just lay off on that. No, no disrespect, because I appreciate the fact that people are trying to demo my album and share it with various people trying to get me discovered. I appreciate that, but here's the thing. If I'm not getting discovered on my own terms, it doesn't feel as authentic, for one. And two, you're submitting stuff that I didn't submit. I didn't officially say, okay, I want to take Troll Slayer from Trails of the Abyss and be like, okay, I'm going to submit this to a record company. If they dig this hardcore shit that I'm representing, all right, cool, now we're going somewhere. No, dude, no. Because music is not about getting discovered. It's about making the music. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not in the fucking hurry to become a fucking major rock star. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll happen eventually. But like people trying to fucking rush that shit, and I'm just like, dude, come on, chill for a second. Just enjoy the music. And if it catches, it catches. If it don't, it don't. It's whatever. Maybe the next album will get them talking. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've always been when it comes to my music. I'm like, you know what? I'm making this music that I would want to listen to. I'm making music that I would jam out to. And then if people can dig it, cool. If they don't, none of my concern. You know what I'm saying? I'm making music that I would want to. I'm making music that I would listen to. I'm not making it for somebody else. You know, some people can dig that, and some people are just like, "What the fuck is this shit? Trails of the Abyss." This fool calls it music. Well, I'm gonna take a break from making albums. I've already made 8, so I can work on my writing skills with uh, the Reckoning of the Snake, which is the horror story I'm writing. It's about a gene spliced cobra that gets created in a laboratory. Oh, it's been done before. I know it has. Oh, writing a story about a gene spliced cobra in a laboratory. Ooh, that's original. Yeah, I know it sounds original until you actually read the details I got going into it. It sounds like some legit shit that could happen. You know, take you on the edge of your seat. Basically, what I'm saying is that the horror story that I'm writing for this so-called gene splice cobra is going to be like the scary story that plays out all the fears you have against snakes. If you have a fear of snakes, this kind of story that I'm writing is going to take that fear of snakes and amplify it by about 10,000. You know, a good scary story keeps people on their seat, keeps people reading. And you know, my music could take off quicker than my stories, and my stories could take off quicker than my music. Either way you shape it, I have social media at my fingertips. And as soon as I write the story, I could submit it to a fucking free writer's post, if you will. Like a free vlogger's post. Like, oh, submit your story. We might publish it. That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, oh, dude, this story right here kicks ass. What is this? You know what I'm saying? And then people get, you know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. My music or my stories, one of the two. Something's gonna fucking take off. You know what I'm saying? People are like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a good question. I see myself as a famous musician or a famous author, one of the two. I'll take either one, to be honest. But as long as I'm using my creativity to make art that people can be like, you know what? I dig it. You know what I'm saying? And even if people don't dig my creativity as art, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? The opinion on good art is selective, much like music. And disregards. Not everybody has the same taste in music. Not everybody's going to have the same taste in art. So if you see something, you're like, oh, that's a profound piece. Someone else is going to be like, what the fuck is that shit? I don't get it. That's ironically enough what makes art so frustrating is they're creating the expressing yourself through art. Some people are going to get it. Some people are going to be like, what the fuck is this shit? Fucking crap. So if you try to express yourself through art, whether it be through photography or through music or through painting or what have you, you know, the way I express myself through art is selling my wands on Etsy and producing music like Trails of the Abyss. And of course, writing stories like the one I'm working on right now. Well, I haven't typed on it in a minute, but when I get that creative vibe going, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'm like, all right, where's that story at? Fucking finish the shit, you know what I'm saying? So I have at least 3 different creative outlets to express myself, and 2 of them are sellable. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And then you throw the Teespring merch on top of it. Although, to be fair, if I had any control over what Teespring was pricing, I wouldn't make those sexy Cobra Angel stockings so fucking expensive. The most any woman has spent on a fucking pair of stockings is like maybe 20, 25, $30 on a pair of leggings. And it's like, okay, that I can understand, but spending $45 on a pair of leggings, like, god damn it, dude. As an entrepreneur, I'm looking at that like, dude, that's too fucking expensive. And I get maybe like $17 profit just from every pair of sexy Cobra Angel leggings that I sell. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're charging way too fucking much money for those leggings, for one. 2, I'm getting jack shit for profit. And 3, I'm okay, you know what? I'm at this point, I'm like, you know what? It's an outlet to sell my product, to sell my image, to sell my symbol. And when I got black leggings with my mystical symbol, one on each leg, in black and green on either side, it looks good. And some of the female fans that I was talking to earlier were like, God damn it, that's expensive, but that shit looks good. So I know Teespring is going to be outrageously overpriced, but at the same time, it gives me a place to sell my brand and sell my name and sell my logo. And it gives people quality merchandise. Because right now I'm rocking the King Cobra merch t shirt, fucking medium sized, sleeveless, unisex. Yeah. The Cobra Cares t shirt is for cancer awareness. That's for charity, obviously. The Cobra Cares t-shirt on my Teespring, that's strictly for cancer awareness. And that's a t-shirt I got going. All 304 t-shirts, every last 100%. 100% of those profits going from the 304 t-shirts sold on the Cobra Cares t-shirt on my Teespring. That's all going to cancer donations, man. Like, straight up. Like, if I manage to make $4,000 to $5,000 off one T-shirt, that's going towards cancer charity, man. Straight up. Like, I'll donate at least $1,000 to like 5 different cancer charities. That's when I'm. Oh shit! Excuse me. That's what I plan on doing with the Cobra Cares T-shirt. The Cobra Cares T-shirt. I managed to sell all 304 of what I'm trying to sell. That'll give me enough money to donate at least $1,000 to like 5 different cancer charities and be like, boom, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what the power of the Cobra Cares t-shirt is representing. But other than the Cobra Cares t-shirt, that's the only shirt I'm doing for charity. All the other t-shirts are strictly for profit. Oh, shit. Ooh. God damn. But you can't blame me for trying to make some legit merchandise for my fans. Something for the ladies, something for the dudes, something for both sexes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the products I got on Teespring on my own personal campaigns right now are looking fresh as fuck. Yeah, legitly. Now you got, of course, you got the Cobra Craft One T-shirts that'll go. Any Cobra Craft One T-shirt that's purchased will go towards helping the wand business out, helping get those wands out quicker on Etsy. You know what I'm saying? I don't like fighting the cold and drinking, but you know what? I'm gonna do it with y'all on YouTube, so I'm gonna suck it up. Always got a cold boo-hoo. This guy. Okay, I'll sell the pistol I bought recently to fucking pay for a new phone, but unless it gets really, 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 really desperate, I'm not selling my shotgun unless it gets really, 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 really desperate. That's my first legally purchased gun. There's a bit of sentimental value to that. I'm sure as any gun enthusiast would understand. You know what I'm saying? And that recent video I made with Michael Baldwin shooting off my shotgun, and Michael Baldwin had his 9mm pistol. Good, clean, Wyoming fun. It made for a decent shooting video, and I'm like, yo, check this out. You know what I'm saying? Oh. I want to say a joke that might get me in trouble with YouTube, but you know what? I'm feeling edgy right now. What do you call a 5-year-old? What do you call a 5-year-old with no friends? Give up? A Sandy Hook survivor. David Caruso on CSI Miami goes to investigate the Pulse nightclub shooting. And after David Caruso investigates the Pulse nightclub shooting, he's like, I guess that faggot puts on sunglasses, came to blow his load. Yeah! So that's the kind of edgy humor you subscribe for. That's the kind of shit you're just like, oh, dude. Was that too dark? I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Okay, Caitlyn Jenner's on a diet. She's trying to avoid trans fat. Oh, 3 edgy jokes in one YouTube video. God damn it. If you cannot, excuse me, let me rephrase that. If you cannot laugh at the sick, disgusting, disturbing shit in our society, then you're not living. How the fuck am I supposed to be scared of Kim Jong-un's nuclear threats when there's a fucking mass shooting in this country every other fucking week? Oh, is that too fucking real? I'm supposed to be scared of the terroristic threat when I'm desensitized to fucking violence and knowing that all I got to protect myself is a side-by-side shotgun in case shit hits the fan? Okay, that's better than a sharp stick. Is that too fucking real, YouTube? Maybe not. But one thing about Monster, it's made in the good old US of A. That's something you can't deny. Monster Energy drinks made in the good old US of A. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my God, yes. I said to myself, okay, you know what? I'm only going to have one drink for the ASMR. I'm not going to get too swifty for the ASMR, but then I get to chatting with all you cool cobras, and next thing you know, I'm going way past my limit. Pull out the Rick and Morty flask that I filled up. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez, Rick. I managed to consume the whole flask full of Pinnacle Peach vodka, mixing it with this Monster, and I'm cool with that. This flask is empty, and I'm cool with it. Because I'm sitting here doing a drink combo video for you sick, cool people chilling out on this glorious occasion. Oh, careful now. Don't want to knock that off the desk. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I remember at the beginning of the video, I'm like, maybe I should do one drink and put the rest in the fridge. No, I'll be fine. Like, I'm not even tripping about this little amount of alcohol. By the time I was walking home with this monster, I'm like, dude, my alcohol buzz is starting to wear off. Perfect time to come home and break open that flask and do a drink combination video for YouTube. And if you're going to do a drink combination video for YouTube, you might as well go ham or go home. That's what I'm fucking saying. Oh, Pinnacle Peach Vodka and Monster? Yes, that is a delicious combination. That'll definitely get the party popping, presuming none of your guests are epileptic or sensitive to caffeine. Make sure you find that shit out before you just randomly serve this dank drink combination at a birthday. Or make sure you find that shit out before you serve this drink combination at a party. Don't give a fuck if it's a birthday party, a celebration, whatever. If you got people who are sensitive to caffeine and you start serving them Monster mixed with Pinnacle Peach Vodka, like I'm drinking on right now, you're gonna find out real quick that your party's gonna turn sour because you're serving people shit they shouldn't be drinking. That's what I don't get. Okay, you're sensitive to caffeine, so you drink it and then you sue the company who made it. Like, that makes total sense, right? Let's stick a fork in the outlet and get electrocuted while we're at it, and then blame that fork in the outlet for our stupid mistakes. Fuck off, dude. That's the problem with society right there. You know, it's no different with these fucking mass shootings. No disrespect to the victims, but when texting and driving happens and like 20 people are killed in a mass fucking pile up, nobody says, oh, those fucking cell phones, man. Oh. But as soon as a fucking mass shooting happens, everybody is quick to blame the guns and mass media. But when a fucking texting and driving accident happens, nobody blames the cell phones and mass media. They blame the fucking asshole who started it. They're like, which motherfucker was texting and driving to cause this massive pileup? Oh, that motherfucker? Oh, he died while doing it? Well, it serves him right, motherfucker. But the way our society is, texting and driving that causes massive death versus a mass shooting which causes massive death. People, when they get pissed off about that sort of thing, a mass shooting, they blame whatever guns used for the mass shooting. They don't really give a fuck about reason. They're just they're looking for an excuse, and they're looking for closure, and they're looking for something to be pissed off about. So they're like, okay, let's blame the AR-15 because it's an evil gun. Nobody complains when the fucking U.S. military uses the AR-15 to defend themselves in our country against terrorism. Oh, but the AR-15 is a civilian use of the gun, though, which is an M16, which is more powerful. You get what I'm saying. Could you imagine if our first president, George Washington, was found out that cannabis is illegal in our country and that people are having a pissing match and a fucking snowflake fit over which gun should be legal and which gun shouldn't be? He'd be like rolling over in his fucking grave right now, dude. Because George Washington, our first president, had the biggest cannabis plantation in the country. While he was in office, he would smoke it for his toothaches. He died of a mouth infection, but at least, like, he'd smoke the weed for his pain. It helped him get by, man. People think, oh, George Washington didn't smoke weed. He just blowing smoke up our Asperger's. Look it up. Oh, George Washington was wasn't the only president to smoke weed. As it is 420, I figure I'd point out some political facts that George Washington's not the only president to smoke weed in office. You start doing the research, next thing you know, you're finding out a shit ton of presidents smoked weed in office, man. The United States government loves money. The United States government loves money. And they're keeping cannabis illegal. That's like, dude, ultimate facepalm. Seriously, look how much money Colorado's making, and wow. You could legalize it in all 50 plus states and make so much goddamn money, way more money than any of the fucking money that the drug companies that fucking pay you out to keep it illegal. Way more money than any fucking bribe ever given to you. But you're going to keep it illegal because of fucking marijuana prohibition. What did alcohol prohibition serve us? Not a goddamn thing. I'll drink to that. Are you interested in some Wyoming history? Did you know that Wyoming was the last state to raise the drinking age to 21? For the longest time, you could be 18 years of age or older, old enough to die for your country, old enough to die for your country, old enough to vote, old enough to drink. That's the way I fucking sees it. But the way the government sees it, like, no, you got to be 21 years of age older to drink. The way I see it, tobacco and alcohol should be the same fucking age, 18 years of age or older. Just be responsible with it. You want to educate, all that sort of good stuff. But I'm not in charge of the laws. All I can do is bitch and complain about the shit I can't change. That's what I do on my channel, man. I bitch and complain about the shit I can't change. And some people can relate to what I'm saying. That's why they subscribe to this madness. So much for ASMR. God damn it. Fucking peach vodka and Monster. Good God. That's good shit, though. How many thumbs up do we have? We got 8 people who like the video and 28 viewers. 4:25, the bewitching hour is almost up. The bewitching hour is the hour of 3 and 4 in the morning, as most of you should know by now if you follow my channel. And the bewitching hour is almost up. Doing an awesome drink combination at the bewitching hour for your sick entertainment, because I've been drinking all night, but that's beside the fucking point. At least I'm not driving. Oh. That's kind of the joke I made. When I was walking the loafing jug, I'm like, oh, at least I'm not driving the loafing jug wasted. Now, if I got my Studebaker and I was hanging out at a hot rod show and I drank too much, I'd pass out in the backseat of my Studebaker before I drive it to a hotel, because I'm not driving drunk. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. It's all good in games, having a good time partying and drinking, but you gotta be responsible about that, man. Like, if you're too drunk to drive, then don't do it. You shouldn't drive buzzed anyways. That's just common sense. Gothic King Cobra's telling you this for real. I don't give a fuck what country you live in. Don't be driving home buzzed. Fuck that shit. If you're too buzzed to drive, fucking walk home. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can cut down on the bullshit if we work together as a human race. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, you say you're colored because you're black. Fuck that. The way I see it, every human's colored. We're all a different color. We all bleed the same color of blood, and that's red. Can you feel me on this, YouTube? I'll drink to that. Fuck racism. The funny thing about racism is that it literally exists in every race, because the word race is in racism. The very simple fact, if you break down the word racism into 2 words, ism and race, therefore implying that racism exists in every race. It's unfortunate, but it's the goddamn truth. But when society chooses to focus on the white man being a racist pig, it just makes white people in general look like pieces of shit when the rest of us are just like, dude, come on, really? I'm white and you're going to assume I'm a racist pig just because I'm white? That's fucking judgmental. I can't complain about that shit because I'm white, right? Because people who are black or ethnicity or some type like that have struggled a lot worse. So if I complain about being stereotyped, people are going to look at me and be like, oh, you have no idea what it's like. So don't even complain about unfair treatment, motherfucker. It's like, okay, look, I'm not here to compare sob stories. I'm just saying, as human beings, we all struggle. That's all I'm fucking saying. And fuck the struggles when you can drink to it. Because the struggles will often make us stronger. Sometimes, this is something I've noticed, YouTube, is sometimes our struggles make us stronger. You think for 1 second that, okay, you're having a shitty week, and then all of a sudden, everything starts working and falling into place. All right, cool. Awesome. But sometimes your struggles will make you stronger. And this isn't just the alcohol talking, this is wisdom right here. If you're struggling in life and you think, oh, what the fuck? Why did that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your struggles will make you stronger. It depends on your situation. Mm. It's just about drinking all the alcohol I have to my possession. Hold on, one more sip. Mm. I did my Viking ancestors proud. I finished when I consumed. And the rest of this fucking stream, I'm just pouring Monster into this goblet because I can. Mm. There we go. Now that can's empty. I ain't wasting a good drop of this deliciousness right here. But not only did I drain the rest of my alcohol for the evening, but I also drained the last of my caffeine supply for your sick entertainment. Boom. I'll throw this can in the trash right quick. I'll be right back. A lot of these people who are copying Cobra Craft ones, they're like, okay, this dude's making some legit money doing this. I want a part of that action. And they try to do what I do, and it's like, okay, it's not as good. I'm telling you right now, Cobra Craft wands is legit. I'm not gonna always have a full supply, a full batch on Cobra Craft wands, but when the batches come in, you gotta buy them. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not gonna say when they're gonna be in place. Occasionally, you might see me making wands on YouTube. But for the most part, get them when you can. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, is that flask really empty? Yes, it is. Holy shit. I definitely exceeded my limit on alcohol for the evening as I am out, but a drink combination I will give you. It's not just one drink combination, but just one drink combination and going ham on it, dude. Just straight going ham on it. Like, okay, having a couple more of the same drink combination, speaking my mind. That's the kind of shit, man, that makes the drink combination videos more in depth. Ha. if I didn't have fans that cared about me, and if I didn't make a promise to Homeboy Scotty, I would have already done it. Trust and believe. I got too many fans that would be so disappointed, Ted, in my choices if I did something stupid like that. Not to mention, it would hurt my family and friends. So, whatever depression I'm going through, it's not worth putting those people through that same bullshit and making it 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the way Chester's suicide affected everybody. And when you think about committing suicide, that massive effect that Chester's suicide had on everybody who loved Linkin Park, legitly, that kind of shit's condensed into your personal circle. So basically, what I'm saying is that anybody who cares about you is going to feel like a depressed piece of shit because you did it. So it's not worth it. Even if you have just one person that cares about you, it's better than nothing. You think, oh, the world doesn't give a fuck about me. Been there, done that. Burn the t-shirt. Where's my fucking souvenir? It's easy to feel in power when you have an attractive girlfriend, yes, but remember that shit's not guaranteed for life. So, yes, when you manage to find a girlfriend that works with you perfectly, cherish that shit because it's not guaranteed for life. I'm not the kind of person that personally believes in love because love is like a fart. How is love like a fart, you ask? You shouldn't force it. It stinks and it involves assholes. That's truth spoken at the finest, YouTube. Love is like a fart. You should not force it. It stinks and it involves assholes. You can say that's cliche as fuck. Go right ahead. I don't care, but that's the fucking truth. The biggest complaint that men and women have towards each other when it comes to dating is, well, they're fucking mean to me. Well, geez, maybe if people were nicer to each other on the dating scene, maybe it wouldn't suck so much. And the fact that I had to get to this point to point out the fucking obvious, I mean, shit. You stop and wonder for just 1 second. What if a man who domestically abuses women gets together with a woman who domestically abuses men and just watch that relationship unfurl because curiosity kills the cat? That's a horrible expression, but it's the fucking truth. Could you imagine if a man who domestically abuses women gets together with a woman who domestically abuses men? It can literally end in two ways. One, they end up needing to be separated because of some bullshit, or two, it just works out to the degree where it's just, okay, you don't want to know about their shit, but like it works out for them because they're both, you know what I'm saying, that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think just because you're a little bit chunky that you can't find nobody, that's bullshit, dude. Like, I'm autistic and I've had sex with like 7 different women. So don't even give me this, oh, I'm fat, I can't get laid bullshit. Fuck off, dude. If somebody with autism can fuck 7 different women, then what the fuck is stopping you, dude? That's all I'm fucking saying. Well, they don't find me attractive because I'm overweight. Okay, so you can either lose weight and find more women, or you could find a chick who's into fatter dudes and get over it, or you can continue to soak on the couch and cry like a little bitch because nobody wants you. That's what I'm getting at, YouTube, is the power of decision is in your hands. Okay, you weigh a little too much, you want to get more toned, that's in your hands. You don't like the way your hair looks. You don't like the way your hair looks. You don't like the way your clothes look. Whatever the fuck, dude. That's in your hands, man. Stay in your fucking hands. Well, that sucks. I'm out of Monster and alcohol. That was a good run, though. I grab a fat goblet of water to help me process the alcohol. You want to drink plenty of water after you're done drinking. Otherwise, it's so bad for your kidneys. Drink as much water as you can after you're done drinking for the evening, and I guarantee you, you won't have a hangover. Like, how the fuck does King Cobra drink this much alcohol and not get a hangover? I will share the tips with you, but you have to take them lightly because your body may act differently to high concentrate of caffeine slash alcohol. So, 1 second, I'm going to put this on the table and then fill this up with some cold water. Oh, shit. I kind of staggered when I set the glass down on the goblet down on the fucking table. So yeah, it's a good thing I stopped drinking when I was at my friend's house so I could walk to make this drink combination a reality. If you're just tuning in, you missed all the good shit. Me mixing the drink and just going ham with it. Right now, I'm just sipping on some water after drinking some hard alcohol. Sipping on water after you drink hard alcohol helps prevent hangovers and it helps your kidneys process all that liquor so you're feeling less sicker when you wake up. Now, if you got a hangover, there are two cures: smoking weed and Sprite. You have a hangover, drink some Sprite, and you'll be feeling all right. That's the rhyme. That's how it goes. Trust and believe. Okay, if you can't get weed to treat your hangover, King Cobra giving you some solid advice. Sprite will cure your fucking hangover so quickly you don't even know. You get done drinking some alcohol, you're like, fuck, I'm thirsty. Okay, drink some Sprite, drink some water, pee out most of the alcohol you have in your system, you'll be fine. But above all, like I said, it's 420. Let's be responsible. Let's be smart about this. Let's be respectful and mature. Let's be reasonable. Okay? Don't be doing stupid shit on 420 and making this holiday look bad for the rest of us. That's all I'm fucking saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. YouTube, that's reasonable. As somebody who comes to you and says, hey, I'm going to do a drink combination, that's reasonable. Like a shit. Oh. 4:41. So the bewitching hour is almost upon us completely, but not entirely. Oh, a cigarette butt. Let's go ahead and squeeze that into that pipe just like that. Top off the tobacco. Oh, that's good tobacco. Cough my ass off for that tobacco all day, every day. Yeah. the kind of tobacco that just knocks your sinuses clean after every hit. And on top of that, it clears the mucus out of your lungs and your system so that you get over your cold faster. I mean, what kind of tobacco is this? None of your business. uh, Vicks NyQuil. Yeah. Vicks DayQuil. Yeah. I may have controversial methods of treating the common cold, but it works for me. Not to mention my immune system is top notch, so I hardly ever get sick. Maybe once every 3 years, I'll get a little bit sick. Every 3 to 4 years, I'll get like really, and then like I'm over it in like 3 to 4 weeks. So, eh. Mm. Moist tobacco is delicious. A glass of cold water after drinking is quite refreshing, yes. People are like, oh, he just loves to drink. No, I'm giving you some insight, motherfucker. After a night of drinking a cold glass of water, oh, that's refreshing. But don't go too ham on the water. You don't want to get water poisoning. But if you drink enough alcohol for the evening and you're at your limit, drink some water and it'll counterbalance all the alcohol in your system. And eventually you'll end up peeing most of it out. And you can avoid a hangover the next day by drinking plenty of water before you pass out. You want to avoid a hangover the next day after drinking heavily. Drink plenty of water before you pass out. Make sure that your bowels are empty before you pass out. And I guarantee you ain't gonna have a fucking hangover. You might have like a little headache, like, okay, if just for a second, and then you're like, whoa, okay, back in action. Boom. How to avoid a hangover after a heavy night of drinking. That's the kind of shit I want to teach you all about, okay? Because I've been on the scene a bit. I've been drinking on the scene for a bit, and things that I've used to help avoid a hangover the next day so I can get my shit going and flowing. These are the kind of things I want to share with you because I feel like, you know what? YouTube needs to know. How do you avoid a hangover? Drink plenty of water before you pass out, or smoke weed if you live in a legal state. Or if you don't drink water, drink plenty of Sprite. And I guarantee you, water, Sprite, or weed, one of the three will cure you of a hangover so fucking quick you don't even know. The three common cures to a hangover: water, weed, and Sprite. Consuming one of the three before you pass out is guaranteed to help you avoid a hangover completely. Guaranteed. I definitely drink enough alcohol to receive a decent buzz. I was doing that drink combination at the beginning of this here video, and now I'm just sipping on water, chilling. Deliciously refreshing. So yeah, if you're a hardcore caffeine / alcohol fan, definitely give Pinnacle Peach Vodka mixed with Monster a try. If you're sensitive to caffeine, I would avoid mixing energy drinks with alcohol just for your sake. It's knowing your limits before you make it. That's all I'm saying. Uh, know your limits before you consume it or make it. If you want to get wasted, that's all good and fun, but being smart about it is even better. You feel what I'm saying, YouTube? Some of you are going to be like, okay, how long is this live stream? 2 hours of this bullshit. And he's like, continuing. Okay, no, but I'm giving you some solid advice here. Be smart about your drug use. Don't be a dumbass. Don't be a fucking dumbass. Be smart about your drug use. I can consider alcohol drug use because getting drunk is a form of getting high, even if, it's legal and you're not driving home or you're too broke to call a taxi and none of your friends are, you know, anywhere close to sober enough to drive. That's when you're like, all right, gotta walk, I guess, but that's better than driving home intoxicated. So, like I said, you gotta be smart with your buzzes, man. Like people are too stupid when they get wasted, they do stupid shit. And it's like, okay, if you can get wasted, have a good time getting wasted, and then avoid doing stupid shit while you're wasted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Like, there's nothing wrong with getting wasted and having a good time, but then as soon as you start doing stupid and irresponsible shit while wasted or intoxicated, it kind of ruins the vibe for everybody else around you, including yourself. Because you're having a good time getting wasted. Next thing you know what I'm saying? Shit's hitting the fan, and you're like, okay, what the fuck did I do? Okay, that's when you're like, okay, that's when you realize you weren't thinking. So, hey, be smart about your buzzes, people. I'd encourage a fair amount of drinking and tobacco use and all that good shit. But here's the thing, you got to be smart about when you're getting wasted and having a good time. Otherwise, dude, your parties are going to be so much less fun when you're doing stupid shit, getting in trouble, versus playing it smooth and not being in trouble so you can enjoy your alcohol without persecution of people looking at you and saying, okay, what's this person going to do next? If they already expect you to be stupid and obnoxious, you know what I'm saying? They're going to think, okay, typical white person. They're going to drink a bunch of alcohol and get obnoxiously wasted. But then they see you're like, okay, you're calm, you're collected, and you're prepared for anything. Okay, that's a change of pace. Damn. Okay, so they can handle their drink. Who the fuck has been teaching them? And I'm in the back, and that's when I'm in the background, like, because there ain't nothing worse at a party than some obnoxious drunk white asshole. It's just like that's any person really, man. Any obnoxious drunken asshole at any party just kind of kills the vibe. I don't give a fuck what race that person is. That doesn't even fucking matter. If they're drunk, obnoxious, and being an ass and making an ass of themselves, it's just like, okay, dude, whoa, okay, whoa, why are you trying to kill the buzz, brah? Birdie, why are you trying to kill the buzz? You're making an ass of yourself, and you're like, you know what I'm saying, YouTube? Like, come on. Nobody's got time for that shit. If you got a good party going, you don't want some buzzkill showing up and just being like to your entire party. Especially when you're starting to get into the swing of things, you're like, oh yeah, you got a good party going, you got enough guests, you're feeling good, you're feeling just right, and then some asshole comes in and just fucks it up for everybody, and you're just like, ah, dude, really? I invited you to the party on one condition, and you pull that shit. You know what I'm saying? People like that suck. That hasn't happened to me, but I'm just saying it doesn't hurt to be prepared, man. Like straight up. if you can prevent yourself from being screwed over, if you if you can prevent yourself from being screwed over entirely, if you can prevent yourself from being screwed over entirely, and you can prevent it, then why not prevent it? You know, just because you're drunk or having a good time doesn't mean you gotta let people take advantage of you. That's easy to do when you're drunk and feeling good because you don't care. You're like, oh, hey, carefree. Oh, yeah, I get that. But, like, dude, if you're drinking and having a good time, don't let it get the best of your judgment. Because as soon as you let the alcohol or the drugs, whatever you're fucking doing, get the best of your judgment, that's when you're making stupid decisions, man. Not here to be your fucking parent or lecture you. I'm just saying. Like you get these motherfuckers who get drunk and then they fuck each other and then like they're blackout drunk when they do it and then blah blah blah, and then the next morning they're like, oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. That's what you get for being irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what you get for being irresponsible with alcohol. Waking up next to Chewbacca in the morning. I'm being dead serious, YouTube. That sounds cliche as fuck, but I'm being dead serious. That's what you get for being irresponsible with alcohol and drugs. You wake up next to Chewbacca in the morning, like, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Be smart about this shit, people. Be smart about this shit. You're better than this. And if you're feeling like you want to commit suicide or pull a mass shooting, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Listen to some music, watch a couple of my videos, chill the fuck out. Don't stress it, dude. Whatever fucking asshole is bugging you, fuck them. They're not worth your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the voice for a generation trying to prevent suicide, trying to prevent mass shootings. And when it happens on every other fucking month, you hear about some teen killing themselves because they were bullied too much, or you hear about some teen pulling a mass shooting because they were bullied too much, and it's like, okay, you see the common ground in that shit. I'm not even gonna say what the common ground in that is, but if you want to put a stop to bullying, it's a group effort. I don't give a fuck if you're on YouTube or in high school. YouTube says they don't tolerate bullying, just like high school says they don't tolerate bullying. You got your clicks in your channel. You got your clicks. You got your channels. That's how that shit works. People follow what they follow. But if you're going to let YouTube or the school system say we don't tolerate that shit, and then as soon as it happens, you just let it happen, that's not going to stop it. That's not going to make it go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to fucking fight the system when it comes to bullying, you got to make a stand. Otherwise, it's just going to continue to fucking happen. And before the internet, bullying came from maybe the sibling bullied you at home, and then okay, you got bullied at school, whatever, right? But at least you got some kind of break from it. Some kind of break. Okay, now these days kids are getting bullied on social media, they're getting bullied at home, now they're getting bullied at school on top of it. It's fucked, dude. Completely fucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, some kids can't escape the bullying. Like when you're getting bullied from three different sources, that's not easy on a kid's psyche. Some kids trying to grow up and make a decent person of themselves, and they're getting bullied from three different sources. That can't be easy, dude. And that's what a lot of people are facing these days, and it's disgusting. Like I said, I can't change it. All I can do is bitch about it. Oh, my water mug is empty. Fighting the cold and drinking heavily for your sick entertainment. Most people wouldn't be like, okay, I want to drink heavy on camera while fighting a cold, because some people would be like, okay, I'm not at my peak. Me, I'm just like, okay, I'm fighting the cold. I got some alcohol. I got some Monster. Let's fucking do this, man. Let's make a drink combination. I didn't mean to knock this into my ashtray, but that's what I get for having it over there. I want to scooch my empty flask. My empty flask is going to go over here so I don't spill it and make a bunch of obnoxious noise. Trying to do an ASMR drinking video without making obnoxious noises, Okay, there we go. I should have moved it over there as soon as I emptied it, but okay, I didn't think clearly. And as soon as I knocked it in the ashtray by accident, this gorgeous ashtray right here. Okay, hold on. The staff and I knocked over moving the ashtray. That goes back up over here. Knocking over my spittoon. I emptied it before I put it back up there so nothing was spilt. Set that right there. Yeah, this gorgeous ashtray right here. This thing's sick. I made this in art class, and I'm like, it's a bowl. It was an assignment in high school. They're like, make a clay bowl. Okay, that's cool. I got you. And then taking the clay bowls I made in high school, I'm like, these are better fucking ashtrays than anything you can buy in the store because they have sentimental value. And this ashtray is big enough to hold literally both my tobacco pipes, just like that. I have it sitting on my computer desk next to my keyboard. I have to try to lead by some sort of example other than just, oh, look at me drinking and smoking tobacco like some rebel. Ooh. I want to lead by example and grab myself another cup of water. Even though I'm plenty filled up on my thirst quench, it's important to drink plenty of water after drinking lots of alcohol. It helps process for your kidneys better. I don't give a fuck what country you're from. You think, oh, I'm from this country. I can handle my liquor, blah, but no one gives a fucking shit, dude. When you've had too much to fucking drink, no one gives a shit. Your kidneys are going to be hurting. You're going to be like, oh, dude, I feel like shit. You want to avoid feeling like shit? Do you want to avoid feeling like shit after you drink alcohol? Drink plenty of water when you're done drinking, dude. And I guarantee you, YouTube, if you're done drinking for the evening, you drink a little bit of water when you're done drinking alcohol, and you'll feel 10 times better in the morning. 10 times better. I guarantee it. I'm giving you some life hacks, man. People are like, how the fuck do you drink and not get a hangover in the morning? What's your secret? How do I drink and not get a hangover? You want my secret? I'll give you the secrets, man. Straight up. Straight up. I'm just going to give you a dank ass drink combination. Okay, how the fuck do you avoid hangovers? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you some quality shit here. It's not exactly PC, but who gives a fuck? I'm giving you quality advice here. This is for my adult audience. This particular drink combo video is for my adult audience. People who are like, yo, I love King Cobra's drink combinations. That's sick. Okay, how the fuck does he drink without getting a hangover? What's his secret? I got you on both levels on that, YouTube. I got you on both fucking levels on that shit. I've had just enough alcohol. I've polished off the bottle. I've polished off the monster. Like 1 or 2 cups of water after this, and I'm golden, dude. Like 1 or 2 cups of water after this particular point, and I'm golden. Like, I ain't gonna get a hangover. I'm gonna have to pee like a racehorse in the morning, but I ain't gonna fucking be hungover. I guarantee you that right now. I'm giving you some life important lessons, showing you how to drink, have a good time, relax with friends, chill, whatever. Giving you some advice so you can avoid a hangover in the near distant future. Yeah. Damn, that's a gorgeous set of wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I got 4 more to make. That adds up, actually. Between the fucking wands that I have done and the one I have to complete, the crystal scepter that I'm trying to complete for the next batch, and the other handheld wands that actually adds up correctly. So like I got like 6 wands done for the batch, which means I got like 10 left, or 4 left to make a complete 10. And people are eager to get their hands on a Cobra Craft wand. I appreciate that, but you can't rush perfection. You can't rush quality. And by the time these wands are set, done, drying, look out. Holy shit. I could go for another cigarette right about now, but I'm out, so tough tits. You want some tobacco? How about smoking out of your pipe, Popeye? Wow, I'll have your creamy spinach. You want some nicotine? How about smoking out of your pipe, Popeye? Boop, boop. I'm just saying, I got these massive biceps and I had to go for it. It was a shitty reference, but I went for it. You ever see Popeye Seriously, you ever seen Popeye squeezing spinach into his pipe and smoking it? Like, dude, that don't even look like spinach. Like, what the? Who are you bullshitting, dude? You're taking a fucking can of spinach and you're like, and the spinach is going into your pipe, and you're either eating it or smoking it. Like, if you see Popeye smoking spinach out of his pipe, you're like, that ain't spinach, motherfucker. That ain't spinach. Who are you bullshitting? Oh. Oh. Oh, man. After a night of heavy drinking and then coming home and being like, hey, you want a drink combination video? I got you, YouTube. I got you. Not only is the drink combination going to be dank as fuck, but I'm also going to give you some pointers on how to drink more responsibly and have a good time. So that way you're not feeling like shit the next day after you're drinking, that kind of thing. Because somebody who's experienced with drinking just a bit, I found a couple things that work for me, and maybe they'll work for you. I'm not going to make any promises, but the basic tips that I offer, like drinking plenty of water after you're done drinking for the evening, that's an excellent tip right there. If you've had enough to drink and you're feeling just fine and you've reached your limit for the evening, you start consuming water as soon as you're done drinking. Boom. Instant solution, man. Instant fucking solution. Yeah, buddy. And these are the kind of tips I give to you fine folks so you can enjoy your alcohol and your buzz a bit more responsibly, knowing that you got your shit covered. Yeah. And of course, after consuming a shit ton of alcohol and water, my bladder is starting to fill up, and I don't want to piss on camera. As I said earlier, I'm trying to avoid using the restroom on camera from now on, if I can avoid it, because it doesn't look very professional on camera. I'm taking a shit or taking a piss on camera, leaving the fucking screen for about 5 to 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to be like, okay, I can respect that. That's a bit more human like. It's natural to have to use the bathroom. And some people are going to be like, oh, that's disgusting. Why the fuck would you take a piss or a shit while you're making a video? Who the fuck does he think he is? And that's, opinions are selective to say the least. But I'm going to avoid using the bathroom on camera if I can help it, to try to make my channel a bit more professional. I'm not going to say my channel is completely professional because I cuss, I drink, I smoke. I'm a You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll drink alcohol, I smoke tobacco, I cuss like a fucking sailor. I don't give a fuck, dude. I speak my mind. People can respect that or people can hate it. I don't care. But it's like avoiding like extreme details in my life and avoiding shooting and pissing on camera, and then don't beg for money, just make merchandise and sell wands. You know what I'm saying? These are things that I can do to make my channel a bit more professional so it doesn't look as pathetic in my parts, you know? And when I get an insider's perspective on how I'm doing on YouTube and what the way they see it, it makes me realize, okay, this is what I could be doing better. This is what I could be improving on. And if I'm giving you solid ass tips on how to drink better and have a funner time, not only are they solid ass tips on how to drink better and have a much more enjoyable time, but also improving my YouTube and the way I present myself on YouTube so the viewer experience is more pleasant. That just adds to my subscription count, man. That's all I'm fucking saying. Oh, wee. But yeah, Henry Ford's first Model T ran on hemp ethanol, and the seats and parts of the car were made out of hemp. They don't tell you that shit, do they? Oh yeah, Henry Ford's first Model T ran on hemp. So don't. Oh, wait, you can use hemp to power your cars? Well, if you can use corn ethanol to power your cars, then hemp ethanol doesn't sound too far out of the corner, does it? No, it don't. You can use hemp to build houses, clothing, and not only houses and clothing, but fiber and fuel for your bodies as humans and fuel for your cars. Hemp seeds ground up into a nice morning smoothie. Oh, yeah. Here's the thing about it, hemp is not illegal, but cannabis is. So if you want to grind up some hemp smoothie seeds into your smoothie, they can't say shit. You're boosting your antioxidants, you're boosting your immune system. It doesn't get you high, it's a health benefit. That's why it's not illegal. But how the fuck is the government going to say, okay, Oxycontin's perfectly fine, but if you smoke weed for your shit, you're a fucking criminal. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oxycontin is so bad, you can become addicted to that shit just like cigarettes. And on top of that, not only is it habit forming, but Oxycontin is way worse for you than cannabis. Like, I'm sick and tired of arguing cannabis prohibition with you people. I've said it enough over the years that I think people are like, oh, King Cobra's bitching about pot prohibition. Is King Cobra really bitching about pot prohibition? Just like he bitches about being single. Oh, I'm tired of hearing it on his channel. God damn it. He bitches about being single. He bitches about pot prohibition. I'm sick of hearing it on his channel. I'm sure you are, but I'm sick of bitching about it to some degree. And I could see myself finding a smoking hot goth girlfriend before pot becomes legal in Wyoming at this point, because this is ridiculous, dude. Oil field workers in Wyoming are losing their jobs because oil is drying up in Wyoming. Instead of legalizing pot and hemp, they're just like, oh, well, let's cut programs from schools. Let's make tobacco and alcohol more expensive. Let's just fire the oil field workers where the oil is drying up. And who gives a fuck about the consequences? That's most definitely not the way to treat your Wyoming citizens. And then what fucking makes me chuckle is that Wyoming is governed by Republicans. Republicans love money. And as soon as these fucktards see how much money Colorado's making off of cannabis, it's only a matter of time before they're like, okay, maybe there's something to this. Maybe there's something to this. It's only a matter of fucking time. As soon as the United States government sees how much money cannabis is making in legal states where people have legalized it, recreationalized it, and medicalized it, They're gonna be like, okay, you know what? Maybe there's something to this. We could be making some money right now, but these motherfuckers. Okay, 2 hours and like almost 3 hours of just surreal drink combination goodness. Yeah, like 21 likes and 35 views. That's what I'm talking about. Even for this late in the early morning, that's pretty impressive. So my bitching and ranting and insight is reaching some people. I like that. I'm not going to do a drink combination and leave you hanging. If I'm going to do a drink combination, I'll give you some insights and some helpful advice. You know, if you're drinking and you've had too much to drink and you've reached your limit, take a piss, do what you got to do. You know, but after you're done drinking for the evening, drink plenty of water before you pass out. And I guarantee you, your hangover won't suck nearly as bad the next day. Because all that water will help your liver process the alcohol you've consumed within one evening. And the alcohol helps dilute, the water helps dilute the alcohol in your liver, which makes it easier to process, which in cord makes the hangover suck less in the next day. You see what I'm saying? Like it'll make the hangover suck less the next day. It's just basic fucking human analogy, man. I mean, it works for me, so if it works for me, chances are it might work for you. Even though I practice magic and do my own thing, whatever. Fuck all that. I'm giving you some basic tips, man. Oof. I gotta pee right now, but I'm not gonna do it on camera because people are like, oh, well, you're pissing and pooping on camera. That's disgusting. So, I might end up ending this video and maybe doing a part two after I piss, or maybe not doing a part two after I piss. Let's see how I'm feeling after I piss. I might do another ASMR video that's like even shorter than this one. I might just be like end the video, take a piss, and then do whatever, you know what I'm saying? The point being is the world's my fucking oyster. And if I discover something that makes drinking more enjoyable and then less stressful the next day, if I discover a way to make drinking funner and less stressful, I'm going to share that shit on YouTube because that's how awesome I am. Like, you shouldn't be drinking if you're underage. It's just smart to wait till you're old enough. But I'm not in control of my fans. My fans are going to see me drinking and having a good time on YouTube, and it's a bad example. I'll be the first to say it. You know, I got my underage fans watching me smoke tobacco and drink alcohol, glamorizing the two. They're gonna be like, okay, this King Cobra is a bad influence. Goddamn right. But here's the thing. If you're underage for tobacco or alcohol, wait till you're old enough to consume the product. It's less stress on your life. Getting a tobacco minor in possession or an alcohol minor possession, it's just not worth it, dude. Like, I know it sucks waiting to be old enough to consume those products, but here's the thing, it's less stress on you when you're younger. So when you're older, you're not going to be looking back going, God damn it. Because by the time you're fucking 27, in most cases, you're old enough to consume tobacco and alcohol in any country. Any goddamn country in the goddamn world, you're old enough. By the time you're fucking 27 years old, you're old enough to consume alcohol and tobacco in any fucking country. They ain't gonna say shit. So if you live old enough to be 27, man, be proud of that shit, man. Because, you know, that's 27 years of life kicking you around and you saying, that's the best you got, motherfucker. Get back up and dust off your boots. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Mm. Whew. Drink combo ASMR. Yeah, buddy. 36 views and 22 likes. That's what I like to see. Even for a video that's like, it's 5:17 in the morning. We passed the bewitching hour with this video. Damn, even for 5, 6 o'clock Wyoming time, early as fuck in the morning. And look at that. 38 views and 22 likes. Sweet. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Fighting the cold and giving you some wisdom. That's how I roll. I hate being absent from social media and saying, oh, well, I got a cold. I hate using that as an excuse. Okay, my fans demand content, so using the cold as an excuse. Oh, my nose is stuffed up. Even with my fucking nose stuffed up, I'm still fucking pulling off some damn ass, bomb ass fucking amazing vocal covers. So you wait till that vocal cover. You know what? Fuck it. When I end this video, I'll wait to do a live stream when it's a bit more appropriate and I can do some awesome bomb ass vocal covers. This stream's gonna be long enough by the time I end it because it's almost like, god damn it, like almost 3 hours long. God damn it, dude. Drinking and smoking tobacco this fucking long on camera just for your sick entertainment, giving you some King Cobra spun wisdom. Oh. So have a happy and safe 420. I hope y'all are smart and responsible about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the munchies and you just got done smoking weed and you're too fucking high to drive, order a pizza. Straight up. I'm not bullshitting you. Call Pizza Hut or Domino's and be like, hey, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you're too fucking stoned or drunk to get fucking food, order a pizza. That's your next best bet. People are like, well, what do I do if I'm fucking hungry and I don't want to make food and I want to drive somewhere to get it? Dude, just order a fucking pizza. If you're too fucking stoned or drunk to make food and you're hungry and you just want something quick and easy to snack on, order a fucking pizza. Like, save yourself the bullshit of trying to cook. Some people can cook when they're stoned and drunk. Some people can't. Don't test yourself on that shit. Just be smart about it. Order a fucking pizza. If you got a group of people, you're drinking and smoking with, dude, ordering a pizza, fucking A, dude. Last time I went to Colorado to smoke weed with some friends, oh, dude, that was fucking awesome. We ordered a big ass pizza, and oh, dude. Oh, pizza when you're stoned as fuck is delicious as shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like the two to three things I consumed when I was in Colorado smoking with friends, pizza, sushi, and bacon cheeseburgers, man. Like some combination or variants of the three. And every time I go to Colorado with friends, man, I'm just like, okay, that's fucking dank. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. Yeah, like legitly. It'd be nice if it was legal in Wyoming. I wouldn't have to fucking go all the way to Colorado just to fucking treat my cataracts and my Asperger's. Now, marijuana doesn't cure my Asperger's, but it treats my cataracts and it makes the autism easier to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't cure my autism, but it does cure my cataracts, which is one less fucking bullshit thing to deal with. And the fact that marijuana can be used to treat my autism to a point where it treats my autism to a point where it makes it easier to deal with on a day-to-day basis. You know, that's the kind of shit that makes the goddamn drug companies go, well, I don't want it legal because then these autistic bastards wouldn't be taking Zoloft. And then the Zoloft company would lose money. Fuck off, dude. Zoloft is so horrible. Ritalin, Strattera, and Zoloft. The big fuck you almighty to the three, because those are the three pills that people often prescribe to patients who are diagnosed with ADHD or some form of autism. They're like, well, you need Strattera, Zoloft, or Ritalin. Fuck off with that nasty bullshit, dude. Those fucking pills have so much nasty side effects. At least with marijuana, you know the side effects. You're going to get a little bit more a little bit more relaxed. You might get thirsty from the cotton mouth. You might get the munchies because you're craving dank ass food, and life seems a little bit less irritating and stressful after smoking. Imagine that. But with the fucking side effects you get from pills, there's like fucking 10 to 20 side effects you don't need. You taking this fucking pill for asthma problems, and you're getting like fucking 20 fucking side effects you don't want. And the pill's fucking so expensive. You're paying an arm and a leg. You're paying a goddamn arm and a leg just to avoid having acid problems. And you get 20 side effects you don't want to fucking deal with, but it's less severe than the acid problems. So you're like, you know what? I'll suck it up. At least I don't gotta fucking deal with it. Okay, and then the fucking medication becomes so goddamn expensive that you're fucking paying an arm and a fucking leg. You're paying an arm and a goddamn fucking leg just to buy some fucking pills to fucking make you deal with that shit. And the side effects aren't even worth taking it in the first place. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're seeing these fucking commercials come out. This is an antidepressant. This fucking pill will cure you of your depression. Side effects may include thoughts of suicide. How the fuck are you going to call that an antidepressant pill when you got side effects that include thoughts of suicide, trouble sleeping? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Okay, how the fuck are you going to call it an antidepressant medication when side effects include thoughts of suicide? That's what I don't understand about Big Pharma. It's okay, in some of your clinical tests, people still experienced symptoms of depression after taking these so-called antidepressants. Okay, they're called antidepressants. You think, okay, they're called antidepressants, meaning they're supposed to take the depression away. And when you're still experiencing depression symptoms, not doing a very good job of doing that antidepressant thing. Here's cannabis and mushrooms. These things are natural antidepressants, man. These are the things the government doesn't want you taking because they're natural, organic, and they come from Mother Earth. It's all about controlling that goddamn supply. If mushrooms and cannabis became legal for depression and ADHD and what have you, a lot of fucking pharmaceutical companies would lose so much fucking money. So much fucking money. If that shit became legal for medical use, if magical mushrooms and cannabis became legal for medical use, so many companies would lose money. Well, fuck them. They're trying to make us sicker just so they can make a fucking profit. And it makes me sick to my fucking stomach. These drug companies are supposed to be making us better. These doctors are supposed to be helping us. Instead of making us better, they're making us sicker. And it fucking pisses me off, dude. You're trying to sell somebody a bullshit medication. Okay, it cures one fucking thing you have an issue with, but it may cause a massive amount of side effects. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, but parents are so concerned. Oh, my kid might try cannabis at a party. Ooh, peer pressure. Okay, would you rather your kid try cannabis from a fucking dispensary or some random fucking dude they don't even know off the street saying, here, kid, smoke this joint? For all you fucking know, the fucking weed off the street's fucking laced with crystal meth, dude. And that shit pisses me off, man. You want to fucking, if these kids want to fucking smoke weed, I would much rather the younger generation smoke weed from a dispensary than some fucking laced nasty shit, dude. If we get this fucking weed off the streets and sold in responsible dispensaries, not every person who fucking deals weed is gonna lace their shit. Okay, that's a fair assumption. There are some crooked motherfuckers that are trying to make an extra buck. So they're like, okay, I want to sprinkle that weed with crystal meth or cocaine and make the people who buy it more addicted to it than they need to be. And it's shitty, dude. It's fucking shitty. These people are getting hooked on shit they don't need to be fucking hooked on, man. And they're giving weed a bad name. They're giving weed a bad name with that shit. People are saying, oh, it's a gateway drug. Bullshit. Some people just have addictive personalities. How the fuck are you going to call marijuana a gateway drug? I'll tell you what's a fucking gateway drug. The fucking lie we preach to our children. Oh, don't smoke pot. It's bad for you. It's a gateway drug. Bullshit. Okay, if your child's got fucking cancer or autism or fucking cataracts or some shit like that, You know what? Who gives a fuck if it's prescribed by the doctor or not? If it fucking helps out in some way, shape, or form, then fuck what everybody thinks. Straight up. I tend to think, okay, if your homework's done and you're keeping your chores up to date, you're being responsible, your room's clean, and you want to smoke some weed, go at it, man. Just make sure you're being smart in where you're buying it, knowing your sources, man. Because it fucking pisses me off. It fucking pisses me off when these kids are buying marijuana off the streets, and that marijuana off the streets is being laced with harder shit. And that harder shit is getting these kids, man. It's getting them fucking hooked on shit they don't need to be on. And it's fucking giving marijuana a bad name, and I'm fucking tired of it. People are saying marijuana is a gateway drug. You shouldn't try it. It's bad for you. Bullshit. People are peer pressured to try it at a party, and they're like, wait a second. These fucking assholes are lying to me. What the fuck, dude? This ain't bad for me. I'm feeling good, dude. This shit cures cancer, and people are saying it's bad for you. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Next thing you know, they're like, okay, if they're lying to me about cannabis, what else are they lying to me about? You know what I'm saying? If kids are discovering that cannabis isn't bad for you, if you know your sources, next thing you know, they're like, okay, they lied to me about cannabis. What else are they lying to me about? Kids are like adults. They know when you're lying to them, man. Like kids, don't treat your kids like they're stupid, and don't treat the adults like they're stupid. Like kids know when parents are lying to them, just like parents know when kids are lying to them, man. Like, come on, dude. You want to sit there and tell your kids, "Oh, don't smoke the reefer; it's bad for you." Get the fuck out of here, dude. There are people who are texting and driving, getting drunk and driving. And my fucking sorry autistic ass, I'm like, I don't even have my driver's license. But even if I did have my driver's license, I'd still walk after drinking too much because I'm not about to drive drunk. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. Mm-mm. Oh, look, kids are going to be kids, and parents don't like the idea of kids experimenting with drugs, alcohol, and sex and that sort of thing. But you have to have that responsible talk with your kids and be like, okay, teach them how to be smart with that shit. Otherwise, if you don't teach them shit because you're afraid of them growing up too fast, is that too real with it? Hold on a second. If you don't teach them responsibility with that shit and they end up fucking up, doing some stupid shit because you didn't teach them right from wrong. That's not necessarily entirely your fault because they're in charge of their own fucking lives. They make their own stupid decisions. But at the same time, if you're not saying, okay, hey, I know that you're going to have friends that you've had since fourth grade. Some of these friends are going to be female. If you're going to be doing stuff with them, be sure you have a condom. That's all you got to fucking say. You don't got to go into fucking detail. You're not going to be like, oh, you know. You want to know what happens when people teach safe sex education? Teen pregnancy drops. Imagine that. Okay, stop pretending like okay these teens are naive and stupid because that's the first mistake adults make by thinking, oh, okay, they're not going to do anything like that. Not if we force abstinence only sex education down their throats. If we force abstinence only sex education down their throats, maybe they'll follow it. Yeah, bullshit. Bull fucking shit. You know what Europe has? Seriously, do you want to know why Europe has the lowest teen pregnancy compared to the United States of America? Because Europe is straightforward with that shit. Like, okay, you want to have sex, you want to avoid kids, wear a fucking condom, you're good to go. Europe teaches safe sex education, and as a result, oh, look at that, the teen pregnancy in Europe is like super low compared to the United States. Oh, goddamn. Do you know what the difference is between a Muslim girl and a pregnant American girl having sex? Well, both of them are getting stoned before having sex, but at least the Muslim girl's getting stoned after the incident. Like these fucking American girls are getting stoned before having sex. Okay, that's a horrible pun, but I went for it. Political incorrectness at its finest. Tasteless. If my political humor is too edgy for you, there's the back button. If you can't handle this live stream being too truthful and too politically incorrect, there's the back button. Click it and watch something else. YouTube is full of amazing creators creating their own content. You're not just stuck watching my boring autistic ass. If you're sick of watching my boring autistic ass, guess what? There's plenty of YouTubers to watch. I'm not the only motherfucker out there producing content. So, you know. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going to go potty on camera, but this is the last time I'm doing it. I gotta pee because I've had a shit ton of alcohol and a shit ton of water. That's good tobacco. God damn. These haters can piss off. Oh. Again, like I said, I'm going to avoid taking a piss or a shit on camera if I can help it. But god damn it, I drank so much alcohol and so much water in the last couple of hours that just had to happen. Like, that was needed. But generally speaking, from now on, I'm not going to be doing that sort of thing on camera because most people would say, wait, he stops filming on his stupid live stream to take a piss in his shit. That's just disgusting. What kind of inhuman bastard would do such a thing? Fucking using the bathroom while he's live streaming on YouTube? What the fuck, dude? This sick motherfucking autistic bastard. This sick autistic bastard. What the hell is he doing? And for a lot of people, I understand that. But here's the thing: some people can relate to that because it's, using the bathroom is a human function. So seeing someone like me just, okay, I can't hold it anymore. God damn it. Okay, it makes the video more relatable, but a little bit disgusting. So, if I can generally avoid using the bathroom on live stream from now on, I'm going to attempt it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make any promises because, sometimes you got to go when you got to go. That's just being real about it. But at the same time, I'm not going to try to go out of my way just to piss on camera because that's disgusting. But holy shit, that was a long ass piss. You can imagine the liquid that exited my bladder after consuming the alcohol that I consumed. Good gracious. Got another sip of water. This will make cup number 2 on the water. Well, 2 cups of water after a night of drinking, and I'm feeling leveled out very nicely. My experience personally isn't isn't going to speak for your personal experience. So after you're done drinking hard liquor, any alcohol of any kind, and you want to avoid a fucking hangover, all you gotta do is drink plenty of water after you're done drinking, and I guarantee you, you ain't gonna feel shit in the morning. Granted, as you've seen by example, drinking a shit ton of water after you're done drinking heavy alcohol, or any alcohol for that matter, is gonna make you pee like a Russian racehorse. That's unfortunately what happened with me earlier. Is I drank so much alcohol and water that I'm like, okay, I gotta pee. Sitting here doing this number, talking on YouTube, not very. Sitting here talking on YouTube, not very entertaining, but I drink combination. Okay, there's some entertainment. Okay, King Cobra getting a little bit more drunk than he intended to on live stream. Okay, there's some entertainment factor to that. That doesn't mean I get drunk all the fucking time for live stream, but occasionally, that kind of thing provides its own special quality of entertainment for the select few who watch my videos for me and not just because they're looking for someone to make fun of. Because I get it, my videos are a source of entertainment. For some people, it's just, okay, he's given us an easy target for someone to make fun of real easily because he has autism and he's not exactly the most socially etiquette in society. Okay, let's make fun of him for it. Haha. And there are some people who watch my videos are like, yo, this dude's spitting some real truth. I can respect that. Hell yeah, I take his opinion. And they're like, yo, his music kicks ass. So I'll get a fan and a hater just for what I'm doing right now. You know. I was trying to squint with my eyes, but holy shit, it's early in the morning and I've had a shit ton of alcohol to drink and I'm feeling very goose fraba. Very, very goose fraba at the moment. If I made a shitty reference, suck my dick. I don't care. No, but seriously, I gave you all some good references for avoiding a hangover. I don't care if it's St. Patrick's Day or 420, or if you're just drinking because you can. I gave you all some solid advice for avoiding hangovers. Weed, water, and Sprite, one of the three, guaranteed. Another hit of this delicious black Cavendish pipe tobacco? Yes, please. Oh man. Mm. Mm. Oh shit. Oh man. That harsher tobacco. Holy shit. That'll give you a nice nicotine buzz to go with your alcohol. Oh shit. Some cases I may end up loading a less harsher tobacco into another pipe just so I can. Oh shit. You think tobacco doesn't come in different strengths? You're a stupid motherfucker. Oh shit. If you think tobacco is all the same, you're a stupid motherfucker. You know that. There's a beautiful variety with pipe tobacco. Oh shit. some of that nice cherry pipe tobacco. It's nice and dry, not as moist as the Black Cavendish. If you're smoking a pipe, all the ash collapses on the inside of the bowl, so you're not having to flick it like a cigarette constantly. Ugh. I mean, I usually go ham on the alcohol when I can, whether I have a cold or not. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna power through this cold because I don't give a fuck. Fuck the haters. Fuck this cold. Fuck the drama. Fuck the bullshit. Ugh. So if that Black Cavendish is kicking my ass a little bit, I can load a fresh pipe or some different tobacco. Some tobacco that's a little less harsh and easier to light. I do like smoking it out of a pipe. I'm starting to favor it more than cigarettes. Like right now, my cigarette of choice right now would be a Marlboro NXT. That's my cigarette of choice at the moment. Marlboro NXTs are pretty good, especially when you crush that bead. The first couple of drags you get after you crush that NXT bead. Oh, Flavor Town, baby. The cigarettes are fucking expensive, and I can get cherry pipe tobacco and Black Cavendish for a lot less fucking money than I spend on cigarettes. I can tell you that right now. In the long run, getting two different kinds of pipe tobacco versus cigarettes is a lot cheaper, a lot more cost efficient. I got a nice bowl of cherry pipe tobacco packed just like that, baby. Unclogged. Don't want to waste any of the tobacco. Back in the container you go. Yeah, drinking can be fun, but you know, the hangovers suck. So I'm here to help you make drinking just a little less sucky with my words of wisdom from personal experience. And sometimes hearing somebody out from personal experience definitely gives you a new perspective on things. Yeah. Mm. Oh. You can never go wrong with cherry pipe tobacco. Ooh. As far as tobacco goes, the only thing I like more than any cigarette ever, cherry pipe tobacco top cigarettes every time. Man, I just love the taste of a good cherry pipe tobacco. It's less chemicals. It's so much cheaper than cigarettes. So then why smoke cigarettes? Because it's a convenience. When you're smoking a pipe, you gotta get your char light going, and then once you get your char light going, you should be able to light it a second time and puff on it and articulate your life, articulate it, conversate, whatever, you know. Now, if your tobacco is way too moist, such as the case with the black Cavendish that I get, then you can, the drier tobacco, you can just sit here and you can puff on it and. But the moisture tobacco, you gotta sit there and roast it with the fucking lighter, and you know, you may get a stronger nicotine content, but you know, you burn through lighter fluid roasting that tobacco if it's more moist. So it's a pro and a con sort of thing. There we go. Oh shit. Now any sort of cigarette butt that I might have in my ashtray, if there's any tobacco left in those cigarette butts, quite often I'll break them up into my pipe before throwing them away. That makes sure that the cigarette butt is out and that I'm not wasting any of the tobacco. That's killing two birds with one stone. That's usually how I clean my ashtrays. So if I'm out of cigarettes and I'm craving some nicotine, I'll look at that. Next thing you know, I got a bowl full of cigarette tobacco, and it's no different than pipe tobacco, other than extra chemicals and yeah. I mean, you smoke a cigarette, you get it lit in the wind and all that sort of thing. It's just all in one convenient little stick. You're good to go. But with a pipe, you gotta light it just right. If you overpack it, your pipe goes out. There's so many things. Like pipe smoking is so much. There's so much more involved with smoking a tobacco pipe versus just lighting a cigarette. And yeah, there are some conveniences to pipe smoking that will outweigh cigarettes for the most part. I mean, I love the smell of tobacco personally, but non smokers tend to complain a lot less when you're smoking a cherry pipe tobacco. The smell just waffles through the air and it's sweet, it's inviting, it's a conversation starter. It's, oh, that smells good. What you smoking on? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, pipe smoking can be a pain in the ass because your stem gets clogged. Okay, so you gotta unclog it. You overpacked your pipe, so you gotta loosen that tobacco up. Oh, it doesn't quite catch, so you gotta light it a couple times to get it going. Okay, your pipe goes out while you're talking, so you gotta relight it. Hmm. I might include some guitar playing with my vocal cover video. But how's that hair of mine looking? Looks a little funky at the moment, but watch what happens when I grab a comb. I want to see some magic YouTube. Now it looks like shit in a ponytail, but that's just because it's just messy. If I take this comb it back a bit, you can see my widow's peak is definitely growing in quite nicely. What little bangs I have to cover my shitty attempt at devil's horns on my widow's peak. Just comb that to the side. My hair is definitely a lot thicker this time around than it was last year. I've noticed that. And when your hair is getting thicker, you feel sexier. That's just a fact of life. I'm watching the progress of my hair get thicker and thicker. You know what I'm saying? So right now it doesn't look 100%, but you know what I'm saying? Eventually, as it gets thicker and thicker, next thing you know, I got a full fucking front bangs. Next thing you know, my fucking bangs on my front are dead on fucking sexy. But it's not going to get to that point until those patches that you see on my bangs grow out. So those patches on my widow's peak, once those patches of hair grow out, eventually I'll have a fuller head of hair, yes. But right now I have to patiently wait for them to grow in. If I had any control over this completely, I would be like, okay, grow a little bit faster. There we go. Pop that ponytail holder off just like that. Just for a second. Oh, God damn it. This is what happens when you leave long ass hair in a goddamn ponytail. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Sometimes you gotta give your hair a break. Take it out of that ponytail and comb it out. Then you go and take that comb, whatever comb you can use at the moment, and then you just comb all the tangles out of your hair. Simple enough. There we go. But after combing out my hair, yep, look at that. Look at that shit coming in nicely. Oh, damn. I love watching my hair thicken up. That is a satisfying feeling. And I wouldn't advertise for that garlic shampoo if you weren't seeing real results. You know what I'm saying? As a testament to a company and giving them free advertising, that that garlic shampoo that the fan sent me, the shampoo and conditioner that I've advertised as being just a little bit better than Tail and Mane or Mane and Tail, whatever it's called. Like this right here is real results. Look how much thicker that looks compared to last year. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Liking that a lot, YouTube. It's looking nice. It's looking a lot thicker than it normally does. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it out of that ponytail for a couple hours. Let my hair relax. But it's looking way thicker for the most part. And by the time summer ends, I'll be anxious to see my progress on my bangs when summer ends and September begins the following September, October. We'll see what my bangs are looking like by the time it's all said and done. But it already looks 1,000 times thicker just from the fucking shampoo I've been using. I'm liking this a lot. So my hair is gonna look twice as sexy by the time September, October hits. Couple months of doing that shampoo treatment. Oh, look out. Real results, people. That's what it's all about. Now, if you're just tuning in, you missed the drink combination by a long shot. But a lot of awesome things were covered in this here video. Awesome drink combination, how to handle yourself if you drink a little too much. Despite having trichoteria and picking most of my hair out on the back of my scalp right here, and trying to shave devil's horns near my widow's peak. I like the shit's growing back quite nicely if I do say so myself. Ooh. Mm. Mm. I love the smell and the taste of a good cherry pipe tobacco that is just smooth, YouTube. Mm. I went just a bit longer than I intended to on this video, but that's alright. I got a lot of good things off my chest. Came here to say what I came to say. And I gained 23 likes and 42 views by the time this video is just about ended in just 3 hours of doing a fucking live stream early in the fucking morning. That says a lot for how early this fucking video is. So, by the next live stream, I'll be doing vocal covers. And if I can't get Bluetooth figured out to a point, there's no sense bullshitting you. And I'll put my vocal skills to the test. And that way I'll get to fuck with people when I go to answer my phone and shit. So you know what? I'll just deal with the prank callers if I can't get you the Bluetooth figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to be dickheads and interrupt beautiful music, that's their problem, not mine. I just come here to fucking sing and show off my ability with music for YouTube, and they want to disrupt that. That's their fault, not mine. But at some point, it's like, okay, you're fucking with somebody who has autism. What does that get you? A couple of quick, cheap laughs. Ha 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 ha! I showed him. Ha ha ha! I disrupted his music. Ha ha ha! It's not my music. Someone else singing it, but I'm just copying someone else's vocals to show off my skills to sing. You know, open the video on the vocal covers with some decent guitar. You know what I'm saying? So quite often these ASMR videos get me planning for my next couple of YouTube videos. So it's like a pre-game before the really big and really good shit pops off of my channel. You see what I'm saying? And people are like, you should start a second channel with just your cooking videos. I could do that, yes, but I'm saving that for my ace in the hole. You dig what I'm saying? I could do a channel, no cussing and just cooking, and it would make a shit ton of money. I know it would. But I'm building up this channel right quick before I do it. That way I'm not just jumping into a fucking channel blindsided with no subscribers. So I'm saving that second channel idea for my ace in the hole. It's a good idea from a lot of people who are saying, hey, Cobra, you should do a separate channel with you just cooking. You'd make so much fucking money. I'm sure I would, but here's the thing. Build up this channel first before I do that, and I'll get more viewers. Ah, maybe Cobra's not as stupid as we thought. Right now, I want to get my cooking rep, my cooking skills, and the idea of me cooking built up on this channel. Get a couple of dank ass recipes built on this channel, and then eventually I will go into a separate channel, just nothing but cooking, keep the rants and the life hacks and whatever I do on this channel separate. Yes. But right now, I want to get this channel built up before I do the cooking channel separate. I mean, some people are, I'll just see. Okay, I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to launch the cooking channel separate, but it's going to happen. And if people dig it, I'll keep it going. But if people are like, nah, man, just keep it all on one channel, you know, then I'll delete the cooking channel. But I'm not going to just jump into a cooking channel and be like, oh, what's good? It's like a hot tub. You don't want to jump into creativity just right away. You want to ease yourself into that shit so that way you're not just burning and dying before you even try it. So, yeah. How does Super Chat work? I make a YouTube live video, and in the comment section, there's a little money icon next to the emoji icon. And if you want to donate money in Super Chat, you click the money icon. And if you have a bank account hooked up for donations on your Super Chat, then it can be done. That's how that works. Simple enough. I don't know how else to explain Super Chat without being overly complicated. I mean, I got a basic grasp of it, but for the most part, you know. Smoking some pipe tobacco, drinking some liquor. Dank ass drink combination, by the way. I mean, if you're looking to kick your 420 off right and you can't smoke to celebrate, you can always drink too. Despite what anybody may say, if you live in a state where it's illegal and you don't have the funds to travel to a state where it's legal and you don't want to risk it, dude, just smoke some good ass pipe tobacco, some cherry pipe tobacco, and drink some alcohol. And don't stress it because eventually it's going to be legal all over the United States. I've been using my powers to try to make marijuana legal all over the United States. I'll start there before I conquer the world with that shit. And slowly but surely, the United States has been legalizing it state by state. Impressive, no? I've been using my powers to make marijuana legal in the United States. I've been using my powers to take down ISIS. And it's working to a degree, slowly but surely. Yeah, using my powers to better the using my powers to better mankind instead of using my powers to just benefit myself. I could use my powers to benefit myself, but instead I'm like, I'm going to use my powers to benefit the better good of mankind by trying to make marijuana legal and trying to take down ISIS. Yeah. And selling badass merch on Teespring and badass wands on Etsy, you know. There it goes. Thought I was gonna. Thank you for the donation. Oh shit! Thought I was gonna have to top off my bowl of tobacco, but then it started catching. Thank you to Tara the Bird or Tara the Third for the $5 donation. Yeah, buddy. Getting drunk and just going ham with it for an ASMR video. The pipe tobacco smells good. And I gave some solid advice for this shit. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching my awesome drink combination video. This live stream is like practically almost 3 to 4 hours long. That's long enough for now. But later on in the day, you might see me singing some vocal covers. Just not right now because it's like 5:10 in the morning. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't care how sexy my voice is. I'm not gonna be singing vocal covers at 5:10 in the morning. That's fucking rich. No, but for real though. Even if I don't get the Bluetooth figured out, I may end up just having to power through it. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. Have a safe and responsible 420 and peace the fuck out.